Yeah. Post the little stopwatch emoji. I love that emoji. But I also hate it, Tim Snake. Use it, you're banned. What's up, Gilden? What's up, ZP? Welcome back. More murder mystery of the council. I was on the fence of playing either I was gonna play COD 2019 campaign or I was gonna play this. Whoa, I'm dropping frames like a mother. Whoa. Whoa, I'm dropping frames like you wouldn't believe. Oh, now it's fine. Okay, well. Honestly, sounds good to me. It was. It's drop. Yeah. If I do this, I think it drops frames if I don't have the window active.
You're joking, I hope.
Yeah,
Don't
that's
tell
what's
me
going
you've
on.
done that.
Really? How do you expect me to guess?
Oh, for God's sake, just ask them.
All right, let's spy on him.
We must absolutely inform Sir Gregory. How long has he been trying to collect all the spears?
I must have
What's up, Bobrasky? Yeah, it's trying to die.
Do you know if he has managed to get the original?
Well,
I'll beg for a new PC later.
The ones we had at the Vatican.
No, no
Maybe
Gun Thunder tonight, Kilton.
copies. But I don't understand your reaction. I'm sure it
I do need to get my logins though, so maybe I'll do a
I can see very well.
pick
you do
exclusive
not
nightcap.
understand. You have done nothing less than sign our death warrants, and still you don't understand.
Someone is listening.
What? Monsieur de Richet, why not join us rather than find yourself eavesdropping?
I didn't want to interrupt you. I'm sorry.
Of course you didn't. So, my son, what can we do for you?
Deeper into their discussion.
I didn't mean to spy on you, but you caught my attention.
Seemed important.
Your Eminence, I don't know what you said to Mr. von Volna, but the poor fellow looks positively crestfallen.
That's right, Kilton.
Not at all.
Don't you believe it, Louis? I was just telling Monsieur about Lord Mortimer's burning passion for holy relics.
What's up,
You
Reed?
must have noticed.
Yeah, I feel the same way.
Collector.
Yeah, I need to do
for
my
years, he has
placements
been
on Billy
searching
Bedtime.
high and low to bring all the copies of the Holy Spear together. As I was coming here, I thought I'd bring him a few of them. That's all.
Be quiet, for God's sake. Please leave us, monsieur. His Eminence and I wish to finish our discussion alone.
Okay, well, enjoy that discussion, I guess. It's okay. Kilton, I don't know. I've always had problems with consistency in my performance. Like, yesterday was a perfect example of that. Like, playing the same guys 2 games in a row, and the first game I just got absolutely destroyed. I mean, I was completely useless, and I was the reason we lost. Like, I shouldered 100% of the blame of that loss. And then we played them, same guys again. And then I just wrecked them. Just ran them over. I just don't understand, like... If they were just better than me, that'd be fine, but... I don't know, I've got something, got like a mental block or something that I just... have never been able to work through. And it manifests itself like that. And it did last night. But it was fun. I haven't played with Billy or Firefly in a while. So it was nice to talk to them, hang out with them. Find out the origin of the sword left By my mother. You in, Duchess? Looks like I gotta go down here. Okay, what is going on with the drop frames? Let me do this. Let me do this. Let me do this, this, and this. I'm just gonna close out of everything non-essential because it's like dropping frames due to network, but if it's unsteady, I apologize. I'm just gonna work through it. We're just gonna pretend that's not happening. And if it buffers, I guess just give it a moment, it'll come back. Alright. Let's go in here. Alright, let's just do that. Let's just restore some effort. And then, ooh, a coin. Wait.
I have no space left. I'll retrieve it later.
I can't go that way. Oh, do I gotta inspect the statue? Oh. Should I be inspecting the statues? The stone sword? Oh, that's good. Yeah, it seems like we're good now. I don't know what was going on before. Okay, we're looking for a stone statue that's missing a sword. Wonder where that could be. I haven't seen anybody but the two guys gossiping. Yeah, there's the docks that I arrived at. It's a crazy scenery. This is like a Hitman mission. That's what this feels like. Ooh, can unlock it.
Crystals.
Alright, something's going on. Something's going on with the Ethernet. And yes, it is a hardwired connection. Am I like updating Steam or something? No. Oh, I know what's going on. I know what's going on. Hang on, let me... Is this... How about this? Alright, let me go... No, that's not happening. It's not that. Oh my gosh, I thought it was a... Just exit out of that for good measure. It's something to do with my network, my internet. It doesn't like. God damn it. This might be a disaster stream. It's going down for multiple seconds at a time. Fuck, this is annoying. I hate the internet problems because I pay so much money for good internet.
I have no space left. I'll retrieve it later.
And then it still doesn't give me 100% uptime. Ray tracing on max. Yeah, that'll do it. Just want to know, like, what do I need to do to get good internet? Like, This is the best internet that money can buy. And it does not give me 100% uptime. Okay, Kilton, I'm sorry. I'm gonna end the kick stream because maybe that's what's doing it. You know, we just got to start ruling things out. So I'm gonna end the kick stream. If you want to come hang out on YouTube, that's where I'll be. I'm gonna stay live there for a second as I troubleshoot this. Okay. Let's just see if that solves it. No, it doesn't. Okay, I'm gonna reboot. Let me... I'm gonna end the stream temporarily, and then... Dude. I don't know. Can you even hear me? Can anybody even hear me? Because it says I'm dropping. It says I'm dropping 60% of the frames I send out. So if you can hear me, that's a miracle. Can you hear me, Bill Brasky? Can you hear me? Hello? It's somehow even worse. Holy shit, this is a disaster stream. This is an actual disaster stream. I haven't seen this before. This is uniquely bad. Yeah. So if you can hear me, that's a miracle. All right, let's see it. Can you hear me, Bill Brasky? Can you hear me? Hello? All right, maybe. Maybe. I ran OBS as administrator, seeing if that would help, and we've streamed 10 seconds without a single dropped frame. All right. Dare we keep going? Dare I go live on Kick and send the email out again? That's like the worst thing about streaming on Kick I've learned is that every time I have a disaster stream, my followers get like 8,000 emails. And if they have the mobile app, it just says Lefty's gone live, Lefty's gone live, Lefty's gone live. And it just spams them like Boss Man Jack. Okay, so apparently all I had to do was run it as admin, and that solved it. So we went from dropping 65% of the frames to dropping not one single frame. Okay. All right. I think everything's okay. I think we're good. I think we're good. Yeah. If you want to go to the professional stream, that's where you gotta go. You're right, Reap. All right. And we're gonna try it one more time on Kick, and if this doesn't work, we're abandoning Kick. Okay. Oh. Just dropped 30 frames. Don't scare me like that. All right. This is my last take with Kick. Hopefully it works. All right, 3, 2, 1. Hello, everyone. All right, let's go. Sorry for all the emails. Let's talk to George Washington.
Is everything all right, my young friend? Is everything all right, my young friend? Is everything all right, my young friend? Is everything all right, my young friend?
Ask him about the sword.
Mr. President, you might be able to help me. I'd like to know where that sword comes from. Any idea?
It reminds me of the...
Sorry, I had my...
I can't
It's fine,
guarantee,
Bill Brasky, just don't worry
but
about it.
You ought to go and see. You never know, do you?
Thank you, Mr. President.
You're quite welcome. See you soon.
Wait, what did he say?
Excuse me, my friend. I would like to be alone.
Of course, Mr. President.
Ultra right-leaning chuds. Well, luckily for them, I am an ultra right-leaning chud, so... I'm actually a chud cell. That's a chud cell to you, sir. What did George Washington even say? I wasn't even listening. Oh, hello.
There's the alchemical symbol of the earth on the lid.
Use the right key. Unlock the second lock. Ooh, it's gonna take... Yeah, screw it. I have no effort left. I'm gonna have to start chugging royal jelly. Ooh, a book. Is this the kitchen? That looks like a nice little cake. I can just do this, and then... Bam! Bam! What? Bam. Bam! Another... Why? I thought I closed out of that. Maybe I paused it, and it started all by itself. I did nothing wrong, alright? Alright, sounds good to me. Bam! Come on. There's so many golden elixirs. They just think I'm gonna be spamming freaking negative status effects. Bam. Let us go into the
Sword probably
god.
came from this garden, but what could it have been used for?
Oh, book. But I can't read. Search.
Golden elixir.
Bam. Dare I talk to this guy?
Well, Monsieur de Richet, what brings you here?
Can I trust him?
I tell you what I'm looking for, Monsieur Peru. Will you promise to keep it to yourself?
Hell no. And anybody who gives you a promise like that is an unmitigated liar. Trust no one, Monsieur de Richet, or you'll soon be a dead man. I bid you good luck. You'll need it.
Alright, whatever, bro. You're just a ball of sunshine, aren't you? I do have a status effect that I probably should cure. There's just like a golden elixir everywhere, so...
Ariadne. In Greek mythology, she helped Theseus get through the labyrinth. Looks like there's a crack in the region of the heart.
Remember your lessons or translate the plaque.
I guide this sword that will kill the monster.
Remember my lessons? Difficulty 2.
If I recall the Iliad, Ariadne is none other than the daughter of Minos and Pasiphae. She was in love with Theseus and helped him in his quest to kill the Minotaur in return for a promise of marriage, if he defeated the monster. She gave him a reel of thread so that he could find his way back through the labyrinth, which was famous for being unsolvable. But once the beast was slain, the gallant was quick to abandon her on an island.
Ah.
Turns out heroes are not what they once were.
Observe the crack.
Let's see.
Examine the crack.
Crack as long as my finger.
Thrust the sword into the crack. This is a mistake. I shouldn't have done that. No.
And what's going to happen if I've got it wrong?
All right.
Here's the famous Ariana's thread,
Yeah.
thanks to which, if I remember rightly, Theseus avoided getting lost in the labyrinth.
Oh. All right, I gotta go this way. Other side here. Bam. I gotta get to the. Oh my gosh. I'll take that though. Maybe over here. Oh, here it is.
I wonder what this kiosk is doing in the middle of the garden. Too cramped to be able to do much. Well, there must be something going on there. What is that? It's like a sort of opening mechanism.
Dude. It's just dropping every single frame again. I'm so mad. It's actually YouTube doing this too. It's not me. I actually did nothing wrong. I did everything correct. And we're doing the fucking disaster stream dance. I know that's your guys' favorite dance, but I'm not amused. It says stream health is excellent. 20% of the frames are being dropped. Okay, bro. Good thing. Wonder if normal latency would solve this. Get better internet. I literally can't get better internet. I could get a business line. You're not even hearing me because it's just dropping the fucking frames. God. It's just completely down now. Just dropping 100%. Well, Kick is still healthy. Hilton's enjoying himself at least. I'm just streaming into a black hole on YouTube. Yep, it's just completely down now. God. Yeah, I don't know what to do. Got 11 minutes of good streaming in. Then it just fucked up. Yeah, but it's perfectly fine on Kick. Can I just like piggyback that stream over here? Oh, it's working for you. It is working for you on YouTube. That's really weird because OBS says it's dropping. Every single frame it sends is being dropped. So if you guys are seeing anything on YouTube, then my OBS is lying to me. This is the worst I've ever seen it. I've never seen a stream performance this bad. I used to watch DSP every fucking day. All right, I'm just gonna keep going then. Maybe it'll solve itself. It'll just work itself out. Sometimes it does, so we're just gonna keep going.
Mortimer, I bet it's booby-trapped. There's a little hole at the fingers. I'm pretty sure if I get it wrong, I'll get pricked. Damn you, Mortimer. Reminds me of traps I studied in Egyptian tombs.
Study the mechanism. Move away. Examine the slab.
It looks like this slab moves. Well, I wouldn't be surprised if there was a passageway underneath it.
Read the message.
It's up to the just to deliver judgment. Truth unlocks all possibilities.
So it's up to the just to deliver punishment, which means I probably have to figure out who's guilty. Who in the...
Theseus, son of Aegeus. He's the one who slayed the Minotaur. I wonder if Mother managed to solve this enigma.
Okay, I figured it out. I need to get my stone sword, and then I need to put the sword in the correct... in whoever's guilty is getting a sword right in their chest. And then I'm gonna then go back to the kiosk and put my thing in the thing. So.
Ariadne. Try something else.
All right, I'm just gonna have to
Ariadne.
stop and reset it every time it just starts fucking up. I have a feeling this is going to be a short stream though. Might just solve this puzzle and then call it, because this is just, it's not even fucking fun to deal with this. I like streaming. I hate dealing with the fucking technical difficulties when they're inexplicable.
Icarus. The son of Daedalus and Nocrate. Impossible to mistake him with those wings. After flying too close to the sun, they came unstuck and he fell to his death. Pity.
There's something different.
Hey, there's no crack here.
Oh,
Well, let's keep going.
Icarus. I'm Icarus. Monokuma is Sisyphus. What's this?
Asterion. It is rare to see him like this. In general, he's represented with the head of a bull, with the features of the Minotaur.
The famous son of Minos in Pasiphae.
Or the legend? Oh.
Asterion was a son of Pasiphae and Minos, or rather the result of a curse put on Minos.
Minos was punished for betraying Poseidon. Of course, as strangely it often happens, it wasn't he who was punished, it was his wife. She had to mate with a bull, no less. From that union, Asterion was born, who everyone knows as the famous Minotaur. Rejected by Minos, he was shut up in the labyrinth so he could never leave. And, as if that wasn't bad enough, he died by the hand of a hero desperate to restore his reputation.
Think about the meaning of the myth.
Technically, Asterion is the victim of the story because he's described as a child cast out from birth. Born from an extramarital union because of the errors of his father, he was treated as an outcast all his life. And he died as innocently as he was born. A tragic story, as the Greeks knew how to do so well.
Translate to black.
I am the cursed child. Let's go.
Alright, so is this guy the guilty one?
Theseus.
Remember the legend? Oh my gosh. Theseus, who's that?
He's the son of Aegeus. He became the mythical king of Athens, the unifying king. Pity, he's generally only remembered for having slayed the Minotaur.
Oh, alright, let's move away. I think
Mother managed to solve this enigma.
I think he's the one I have to stab.
Pasiphae, daughter of Perseus and sister of Circe. She married Minos and became the queen of Crete.
Notice something?
She has no cracks. For once justice is done, she won't pay for the errors of the others. Icarus didn't have any cracks either. Maybe the innocent are protected here. Let's hope it brings me good luck.
I did not see that reap, no. No, I'm gonna restart the stream. All right, move away.
All right, well, let's continue anyways.
Pasiphae. How do I get in there? Oh, over here. I probably have to go around this thing.
Daedalus. He's the architect of the labyrinth, and if I'm not mistaken, he's also the father of Icarus.
Remember the mythology.
Architect and genius inventor. He built the labyrinth for Minos to imprison the Minotaur. I seem to recall that he told Ariadne how to get out of the labyrinth by tying a thread to himself. So, Theseus managed to exit the labyrinth without trouble once the beast was dead. And when Minos found him, he threw him into his own labyrinth along with his son Icarus. Every action causes a reaction.
What's up, Demeter? Sorry about the stream quality. It's dropping 50% frames and I can't seem to stop it. It's actually not. It's actually YouTube's fault. Literally YouTube's fault, by the way. It's very, very frustrating. I apologize about the low quality, but we're moving through it. This will probably be a short stream. I'm just tired of dealing with it. Observe the crack.
Hey, there's a crack in this statue too.
I actually did nothing wrong. So the architect of the labyrinth or the hero desperate to restore his reputation to slay the cursed child? Let's... Who's the... If you want better quality, just go to Kick Tomato, because that's working fine. So... Fuck. It's not the Minotaur. The Minotaur is innocent. He's the victim. It's either the hero that slayed him or the person that designed the labyrinth. Let's
Daedalus.
translate the plaque.
I am the architect of my own demise.
All right, the just is up to me to bring justice by slaying Daedalus. Dare I? I'm pressing it. Fuck.
What's wrong? Either I'm imagining things or my hand was...
Your hand was definitely pricked, bro.
It had poison on it. My head. I feel hot.
No, I feel fine. You feel fine, bro. We got 4 more golden elixirs.
Daedalus.
All right, so it's not Daedalus.
All right, let's try again. You never know.
I'm gonna guess it's Theseus. Is the oh, who's this? I missed the statue. In the corner.
Minos. Son of Zeus and Europa. If I remember correctly, he was the king of Crete. Married to Pasiphae, he had many children, including the famous Ariadne, whom history remembers for her thread. Hey, there's a crack in that statue.
Over 50% frame drops on YouTube. Fucking amazing. All right. Let's just pound some more jelly. And then remember the
In
truth.
mythology, King Minos was known as a wise and just king, despite the fact that he deceived Poseidon. As punishment, his country was devastated by the white bull of the sea god, and his wife became passionately in love with it. From their union, Asterion was born, sadly known to us as the Minotaur. The illegitimate child, the child of shame, who had a sorry fate. And to think that Minos ended up as a judge of the underworld. Decidedly, the high and mighty always managed to get away with it.
Wait a minute. Is this? Hang on.
Minos.
Minos. Let's remember the myth.
mythology, King Minos was known as a wise and just king, despite the fact that he deceived Poseidon. As punishment, his country was devastated by the white bull of the sea god, and his wife became passionately in love with it. From their union, Asterion was born, sadly known to us as the Minotaur. The illegitimate child, the child of shame, who had a sorry fate.
Yeah, so it's gotta be,
The crack is in the region of the heart.
Is YouTube mad at me for dual streaming? Yeah, he might be. They want my hot content exclusive to themselves. Let's try this. Try lowering the bit rate, see if that helps. All right, let's press it. There it is. A secret entrance.
Again?
Yes, another vision.
You can't be serious, Manuel. You know that's not going to happen.
You must leave me alone now. I have agreed to everything. Even to...
Agreed? I wasn't aware you had a choice.
What's going on here?
What now? What else must I do to win back my freedom?
Obey me. Now get out.
What was that? That's the third time in 3 days.
The Spaniard's up to something. He's up to no good.
Let's see if you're in there, Mother.
All right, just okay. I can't leave. I'm locked in here now. An amber fragment.
Amber crystals. Bandages. Someone's been patching themselves up. Looks like my mother took advantage of being in hiding to change her bandages, huh? This is silk. She must have used her own clothes.
Notice something.
There are patches where the blood isn't totally clotted. That's a good sign, right? She changed them recently, which proves she's still looking after herself and still believes in her chances. Well, I'd love to tell her to keep hanging in there.
All right, move away. We're done noticing. We're done noticing officially. The noticing segment has concluded. Anyone who notices anything will be shown the door. Oh.
Damn it, Mother. Now what's happened?
She can be right behind me. Behind you, Louis. Behind you.
Don't move!
Wait, I'm not armed.
Who are you?
Good God, Mother, what have you...
Tell me who you are!
Huh? Well, we found her. We did it. I could have inspired Perry to trust me. Yeah, probably. I don't know how I would have done that, but... Sure. Okay, I got 4 points. Probably science. We'll level up science. I need 4 more for level 2. Yeah, so we'll do that. Level 1 science. Level 1 conviction, level 1 diversion, and then we can start spamming. I guess we have the base stats of all the skills now. So, Can we ban Kilton? No. We cannot ban Kilton, unfortunately. As much as he wants to be banned, that's not happening. He's already an indentured servant. He's a kick mod. But you could frame Kilton for committing a heinous crime against streaming. And then we'd have to have a kangaroo court tribunal. Subterfuge maybe? I don't fucking know. Oh, that was it. That's chapter 2. I thought there were like 10 more segments in chapter 2. That's okay. Oh, so there's only... Okay, so there were 4 chapters of the first one, 3 of the second one. And now we found Mummy. And let's just keep going. I lowered the bit rate. I cut it in half, and it looks like...
Is that Sarah had indeed changed. In your opinion, why would your mother remain in hiding over several weeks?
You must leave me alone now.
Looks like the
I
lower
agree
bit rate.
to everything,
YouTube likes that more.
Even to...
What's
But
up,
you do
Morty?
realize your mother will have to accept the consequences of her acts.
I hope that your search will prove successful and bring Sarah back to us soon.
I'll be leaving now because whatever it is you're up to, I do not want to know.
Since then, we have become one and the same. We have officially erased the identity of my sister Emma. Emily Hillsborough. The woman with 2 faces.
Everyone seems to be a little unnecessarily heated. Don't forget where you are, please.
Okay, we're gonna read some books about... I can do 3. I like Subterfuge. Subterfuge is amazing. Questioning and manipulation aren't really that good. I'm gonna go with linguistics and sophism. Manipulation or questioning? I feel like diversion. You know what? I like diversion. That's definitely the funniest one. Diversion is definitely the funniest option because I have a feeling he's just gonna say some ridiculous stuff when I get the diversion option. The Council. The ripples in the murder mystery.
Don't move.
We still haven't forgotten the... Do you have balance? The cost of effort points increases when using your skills.
Wait, I don't...
So you've come at last.
Easy. Let me turn around. Oh my god, Mother, what has happened to you?
Who are you?
What? But, Mother!
Who are you?
It's me, Louis, your son.
No, you lie. You won't catch me out like that. Louis isn't here. He obeys his mother. He would never have come here.
Mother, I don't know what you've been through, but lower your arm, please.
You think I was born yesterday, do you? But it won't work.
I'm begging you.
One day you will fall.
Mother!
Why are you here?
Oh my god. Remind her about the quest of the book. Oh, that's gonna drain my... And I only have 1 jelly left. I'm just gonna chug it now. So I've got... Yeah, we're gonna go here.
Remember? Al-Azif?
I was sure.
Where's the book, Mother?
So that's what you want? Well, you will never find it. Emily died for that.
What's got into her?
You are evil incarnate. Every word that comes out of your mouth is sharper than a razor blade.
I don't wish you any harm.
That's
really,
a blunder.
Mother. It's me, Louis.
Don't speak to me about him. You will never get him.
Mother, stop torturing yourself. It really is me, Louis. How can I convince you?
If you really are who you say you are, what was the saying I taught you?
You've been telling it to me since I was 3 years old, Mother. How could I ever forget it?
Always keep your mind rational.
Oh, fuck. Oh, God, it's so hard. I don't have any energy for this. How do I... Can I hear that? And open. Manipulation level 1+1.
And open.
And now I'm out.
Knew it. You are smart. You're getting me muddled up. Tell me, rather, whose place were we at when I told you I was coming here?
Mother, I really am your son. You can't trick me. We were in Paris. We were investigating an art dealer.
His name?
Oh, fuck. Oh, damn it. I don't remember. Well, what's his name? Why am I being pop quizzed? It's a goddamn pup. Does anybody remember? It was Von something. That's all I remember. I want to say it was Von Borchert. Does anybody know? I'm gonna say Von Borchert. Final answer.
I just told you, you can't trick me. His name was Von Borchert.
Hey!
Everything is lost then. I refuse to believe it's really you, Louis. Otherwise, all this would be for nothing.
It was.
Mother, I don't know what happened to you, but don't worry. Everything's going to be fine. I'm here for you and...
No! I ordered you not to come with me.
You literally invited me here.
Lord Mortimer informed me of your disappearance, so I took the...
No! 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 It's not true. It's a nightmare. Don't tell me that. Have you spoken to him?
Oh, shit. She's completely panicked because I spoke to Mortimer. It seems she's afraid of what he might have said to me about her.
Did he speak to you?
Of course. He wasn't here when I arrived? No. Because this is a direct question. She wants a direct answer.
Naturally. Even though I had to wait 3 days for him to see me, we met only this morning.
You've been here for the past 3 days?
Yes!
Yes. Why?
Very well. Rational and open, Louis. Since you arrived on the island, has
that was a
anything
blunder?
strange happened to you?
Depends on what you mean by strange.
Finding my mother with one hand, Liz, having visions. Mortimer's secret study. I'll say Mortimer's secret study. I don't know. Yeah, Mortimer's secret study.
Everything I found in Lord Mortimer's secret study.
You managed to get past the nightmare? I'm proud of you, Louis. But that's not what I meant by strange.
He's nevertheless extending his influence across the world, Mother.
I know. That's not what concerns me right now. I asked you if anything strange has happened to you personally. If you really are who you say you are, then you'll do what I ask of you.
Which is?
A conference is going to be held. You will attend on my behalf.
No, wait, Mother. No one cares about...
You will be invited and you will go. Mortimer will present a project. Whatever this project is...
But...
Whatever the project is, I want you to learn as much as you can about it. You'll have to get by as best you can, but we must find out what it's about. Do you understand?
Don't you think that before all that, there are a few issues to be addressed?
Do you understand?
Yes. All right, I understand.
I'll explain afterward, but right now you must go to the conference. Go now!
You do realize you're still treating me like
Go!
If you aren't there when I get back, I warn you. One more thing, Mother. Emily Hillsborough, Emma's sister, came to this island looking for her sister. She probably won't hesitate to take revenge and...
It's the signal that the conference is starting, Louis. Don't be concerned about the Duchess. She's the last of our worries.
Oh, I'm concerned with the Duchess, all right. Don't you worry, Mother. Well, I don't understand how I failed that. I was exactly how I would answer in real life. And I answered her questions and gave her the information she wanted, and she just waved a gun at me, and the mental illness just took over. I'm gonna need some royal jelly because I'm fresh out. I blew it all on trying to appease my schizophrenic mother.
Rowan Field. Amber.
Amber. And more amber.
A fragment of amber. A pound.
Amber. I don't have any effort available. Yeah, but at least I can spend my effort points now on stuff because I actually can do stuff now. Alright, attend the conference. What? Where is the conference? Where do I go again? Do I go upstairs? No. Through here? Well, that's not creepy at all. It's like actually the first Hitman level. Yeah, backseat gaming is encouraged in this game, by the way. If you feel strongly about me doing one option or another, feel free to just start yelling at me in chat. Meet Lord Mortimer.
A fragment of amber.
Just go around and loot all of the valuables here.
Chest with a motif representing the alchemical symbol of water.
Yes, because she asked him at last, and he could not help answering her, but she said he seemed quite angry at being spoken to. But it is not sound.
Is that a coin on the table I saw?
A ruble. Honey, the remedy of the gods.
Ah, water, nectar of the gods. Alright, I think we looted everything. Alright. Alright, honey, what do you got for me?
My son, glad you're here. It seems Lord Mortimer's been waiting for you to arrive before beginning. What a pity your mother isn't here for the conference. I hope I'll be able to see her before I leave. I still have a very important letter to give to her.
Feeling all right, Louis? You look like you're miles away.
Everything's fine. Don't worry.
Lord Mortimer wants to talk to you, Louis. Don't make him wait.
Indeed, I rather believe he did.
I have already told.
Good evening, gentlemen. Are we ready? The much-awaited conference is about to begin?
That is what we have all been waiting for.
I believe that Lord Mortimer wishes to speak to you before it begins. You should go and see him. Are you quite sure, sir? Is there not a little mistake somewhere?
Do I need to go up to his office? Oh, here he is.
Ah, Louis, I've been expecting you. Thank you for joining us. We are about to begin our conference. Let me explain what is at stake.
Thank you kindly. But what do you expect of me exactly? My mother's the one who's supposed to attend, not me.
That is indeed what was initially intended. Unfortunately, she still hasn't been found, and my guests can't stay here indefinitely. The conference must begin, and it would be truly beneficial to the Order to join in the project. Consequently, I would like you to replace her during her absence. What is at stake here is of the utmost importance.
It's important that the French order gets their say. And should you need any advice, don't worry. You are not alone, Louis.
Very well.
How's it work?
In concrete terms, how do you organize your discussions?
A conference is always organized the same way. There are two masters of ceremony who determine an important subject.
You and Sir Gregory, I presume.
Exactly. We shall be the masters of ceremony. It was our obligation to each bring to the table several guests in order to debate a subject. Once the debate is closed, a decision will be made by a vote of all the participants.
By a unanimous vote. If the project is not agreed on by all, then it will be rejected.
And neither of the two masters of ceremony have the right to vote.
Oh, I
It's
see
up
what's
to
going to
the
happen.
guests alone to decide, Louis. In other words, us.
Gregory and myself are merely the go-betweens. Finally, if the project is validated, each guest goes home and starts working to make it happen.
So I have veto power then? Alright. Whatever, let's just get it on.
Let me keep you a moment. I would like to let you in on a secret before we begin, because I'm going to need your assistance. You see, the project I'm going to present concerns the territory of Louisiana in North America. It's currently Spanish territory, and I'm going to make the proposition to the Assembly for it to become French.
Continue.
My idea is to increase the territory of the United States. The first stone of this vast project consists of getting Spain to cede Louisiana to France. Once it becomes French, France will hand it over to the United States, which will then allow them to double the size of their territory. And that's where you come in. France and the United States, hand in hand, two democracies illuminating the world.
Oh, man. Let's see. Is he actually banned or just timed out? I can't tell if he actually banned him. Where is that? Where is it? Message deleted? Doesn't say that you timed him out, did you? Did you just actually lean and ban him? Okay, that's fine. It's fine. Hilton will do his time and time out. How far does this project go?
But why spread it over 2 phases? Why not announce the overall project immediately?
I'm sure after 5 minutes he'll have learned his lesson.
If Spain were to hear that the intention of all this is to allow the United States to grow, they would never sign. Manuel Godoy is perfectly aware of President Washington's appetite. If the United States took Louisiana, Godoy would know full well that he will have lost the entire North American continent. Things must take place in several stages. Otherwise, the change will be too brutal, and he will have no choice but to reject the project. Take a look at them. Apart from President Washington, they all belong to monarchies. Do you really think they won't resist? Of course they'll fight, fearful as they are of losing their precious privileges. But the world needs visionaries, like you, like your mother. It's a pity Sarah isn't here to see it. She only knew about a tiny part of the project. I hope I can count on you, Louis.
So we're just gonna screw the Spaniard then.
Now. I must ask you to keep it to yourself for the time being. Take a seat, follow the discussions. We'll have an opportunity to catch up later, and you'll be able to let me know your thoughts.
Blast it, Mother. You didn't know about everything. His project is commendable. Why tell me to beware? Could you have gotten it wrong?
No, the crazy schizophrenic lady who murdered a girl and tried to give her a
My
lobotomy?
friends, I propose we get started. First of all, I would like to thank you for taking the time to come.
The honor is ours, my lord.
As per our custom, here we are all together to discuss the face of tomorrow's world. Even though there may be certain tensions between our nations, I must ask you to keep an open mind. As Sarah de Richet is unable to be among us, please welcome Louis de Richet, who will represent the Golden Order and will vote on its behalf when the time comes.
Welcome among us, Louis.
Welcome, Monsieur.
I hope he'll be more effective than his mother regarding the protection of the King of France. The Order has proved particularly inefficient.
Come, Manuel, you're not going to spoil our visit. The Order's mission was not to protect King Louis XVI, as far as I am aware.
We are talking about a king of divine blood, for goodness sake. It seemed obvious to me he needed protecting. If the Golden Order wants to pride itself on being an influential organization, it should have kept him alive.
Do I put Godoy in his place? Or do I thank them for their welcome? I kind of want to put Godoy in his place. What do you guys think? I'm gonna do it just because it's the funniest option.
I'm sorry about the fate of the King of France, Duke Manuel. However, I'm surprised at your remark. How can a man like me have changed the course of things where a man like you, powerful, capable of influencing international politics, was unable to do any better?
Perhaps we may begin.
Get cooked.
Certainly.
Cooked him.
I have a dream that our nations will continue to support each other, more now than ever before. A dream that, for the sake of common good, we will do what it takes to ensure stability in the modern world. I have a dream that we shall lead by example and ensure that the American territory may remain in peace.
Thank you for the thought, Lord Mortimer, but I don't see where you're leading.
I'm coming to it, Mr. President. I need not remind you that North America is currently divided between the United States on the East Coast and Spain, which occupies the remaining 2/3 of the continent. Well, I propose that Spain cede the center of the continent to France, namely all of Louisiana.
Louisiana? But, well, it is not for sale. Lord Mortimer, I sincerely hope I have not come all this way just to hear you ramble on about what Spain should and should not do. When we went to all the trouble of gaining the territory a few years ago, it was not just to lose it today. Have I made myself clear?
What did I tell you, William? You speak of union, and yet here you are, about to tear us apart.
Duke Manuel, I perfectly understand. Rest assured,
Do you though?
you will soon adore
Yeah,
my
what could go wrong, Mono?
We shall see.
Well, since you give me the choice, my good fellow, allow me to doubt it. However, I am impatient to hear what Spain could possibly gain from the sale of Louisiana.
I never spoke of a sale, my good fellow.
What? But I do not understand.
There is one more territory left to conquer, if I'm not mistaken, in the northwest. It is, of course, occupied by your notorious Indians, but...
We shall soon be rid of the savages, so that is not the question.
Duke Manuel, I believe that Spain should cede Louisiana to France, free of charge.
This is utterly grotesque, Lord Mortimer. What a strange example you set for your young protégé. Isn't that so, Monsieur de Richet? Do you understand anything of this proposition?
It will protect you from the British. It would protect you from the Americans. I'm gonna chug some jelly and we'll do this one.
We are neighbors, Duke Manuel. Remember, your main rival in Europe is more likely to be England, who is plowing the seas right up your coastline.
He's immune to politics.
France
God
and
damn
make her
it.
a prime ally.
Come, Louis. Spain and Great Britain are already allies and have nothing to gain by breaking their alliance.
Even if I do agree, Duchess, the omnipresence of the English fleet in Atlantic waters does not particularly please me.
I must say, William, I find your project mostly disfavors me. I thought you were my friend.
And I am, Mr. President. That is why I'm doing everything in my power to calm your expansionist fervor. France, in Louisiana, should persuade you not to attempt attempt anything to take the territory by force. Louisiana is a vast wetland where you would needlessly lose most of your troops. It would weaken you and offer certain nations the perfect opportunity to take back your famous United States. I am protecting you from yourself, George. Trust me.
Understand. But with friends like you, sir, I certainly don't need any more enemies. I hope you know what you're doing.
Am I imagining things, or does it look like Washington isn't aware of Mortimer's plan?
Wow, you just
Not
noticed
to put
that?
too
Wow,
fine
bro,
a
nothing
point
gets
on
past
Lord
you.
Mortimer, but I doubt the Holy See would be in favor of Catholic Louisiana being handed over to secular revolutionaries and king killers.
I should think Monsieur de Richet has an opinion on this subject, does he not?
Say nothing.
In any case, my lord, I doubt the English crown will agree.
Ich versichere Ihnen, Emily, nie Preußen wird diese Vereinbarung akzeptieren.
Speak English, bro.
I assure you, Emily, the Prussian will never accept this agreement. Volner looks like he's set on ruining Mortimer's plan.
Duchess, I am persuaded that we shall find a common ground.
That's enough, William. These are grave times. We don't care about the fate of Louisiana. That worthless expanse of putrid swamps interests no one but yourself.
Speak for yourself, my friend.
Hold on there, Mr. Royal Gigolo.
Gigolo.
Lower the volume, and let Sir Gregory finish.
Home, Godoy, and now Volner? Mortimer's adversaries are ready to tear each other to pieces, and he takes a malicious pleasure in watching it happen.
How dare you!
Gentlemen, let us try to remain calm.
There you are, William. See where your projects have taken us, as per usual. Chaos! That's enough. I'm tired. We shall continue this discussion tomorrow, but please be aware that your project will never be ratified.
Never.
Those who are opposed to this project, follow me.
Hey, who said England was invited? Get him out of here.
Coming with us, Monsieur de Richet?
Come, Gregory, I think Louis would rather stay. Wouldn't you, Louis?
Leave to assist Holm or stay to assist Mortimer? I need to learn as much as I can
As
about
for
the
me,
project.
I think I shall remain with Lord Mortimer, Sir Gregory.
You are committing a grave error, Louis.
Time will tell.
My friends, I would like to thank you for staying.
Good God, William. What is this I hear about you reinforcing military power in Louisiana? I have no interest in having France for a neighbor, and you know that very well.
Calm down, George. Louis, explain our plan to Mr. Washington, please.
United States is going to expand.
You see, Mr. President, Lord Mortimer anticipates that once France obtains Louisiana, they will cede it to you.
What do you mean? To us? The United States?
You heard right.
But
President Washington, the United States will double in size.
By what miracle have you...
You need to expand, George. You and France are the two major democracies in the modern world. It is necessary that you both become superpowers.
Are you really going to sponsor democracy throughout the world?
Of course, Monsieur Peru. That's why I don't want Spain to get too attached to those weapons. Please continue, Louis. Explain my vision to Mr. President.
Logic.
Mr. President, Lord Mortimer intends for you to conquer all the North American continent. He's relying on you to not stop at Louisiana, but to continue to push west.
Indeed, it would be dishonest to pretend that this is not my final objective.
But why didn't you tell me before?
For more spontaneity?
so that Lord Mortimer would appear to be isolated without support.
Exactly. You got it, Louis.
Lord Mortimer retains the advantage by advancing undercover, and for it to work, he needed you to act surprised.
William, you haven't changed. Always one step ahead.
1 step ahead? You're joking. More like 5.
On that note, my
More
friends,
like
it's
song.
getting late. Mr. President, continue to take offense over my project when we resume the conference in the morning. You do it to a T. And if Sir Gregory has the audacity to send you an emissary to convince you to go against me, do me a favor. String him along if you can. The more they believe we are divided, the more we'll have our hands free.
Only too happy to oblige.
Now, let us get some rest. We've got a big day tomorrow. Good night, gentlemen.
Good night.
Oh,
Louis, if you have a minute, I would like to ask a favor of you. I'm going to require your services.
How can I be of help? Tell me all about it.
Our adversaries are many, and the closing vote of the conference will soon be upon us. Time is of an essence, so I'll need you to assist me this evening.
How can I help?
I need you to go this very evening to persuade Signor Godoy to join us. He is the backbone of Gregory's resistance. Turn him round, and all the others will follow in such a stampede that Gregory will be able to do nothing but admit defeat.
Lord Mortimer, with all due respect, don't you think I'm the last person Godoy wants to talk to?
I'm sure you can do it. I believe in you.
He's hiding something from me.
Lord Mortimer, you're not telling me everything.
Let's say I wouldn't disapprove if the Right Honorable, though nonetheless choleric, Duke Manuel put you in his bad books. If it could motivate him to declare war on France, it would greatly serve our interests.
War? What do you mean?
I told you before the conference. The more we distract Spain from the Americas, the less it will have an eye on Louisiana.
But all the same, we're talking about a war in Europe.
Don't worry. That's why Mr. Bonaparte is with us. I am convinced we'll be perfectly capable of managing the conflict. And Signor Godoy is not a great soldier. He will not commit Spain to a long war that he won't be capable of managing.
I'll go straight away.
Thank you, my boy. And get some rest, Elizabeth. Big day tomorrow.
All right. Let's go. No, did the Europeans love each other? Love each other. Love each other. Love each other. Try to convince Good Goy. Oh, the tower room's empty. I realized I could just go back in here whenever I wanted. I need to pick up the Royal Jelly.
Raise your head and be reassured.
See you later, Kelton.
Comes up here from the mortar world.
Next time, brother.
In arrays.
Alrighty. Man, I'm just picking up all this jelly I was supposed to use to solve all these problems.
The occult symbol representing air.
I can't do that. Yeah. Yeah, if only mono. Johann van Vulne. Actually, it's before I go to Godoy's room. I go, that's Emily's room. No, sorry, that's Adams's room. Elizabeth Adams.
Monseigneur, His Eminence Cardinal Piaggi.
His Eminence. The Cardinal. What are you doing?
Duke Manuel Godoy.
See if Emily's home. Oh man.
Duchess Emily Hillsborough.
Ah, Monsieur de Richet. You wouldn't have seen Duke Manuel by any chance, would you?
I was going to ask you the same question.
I wanted to speak to him, but no one will open the door. I'm not sure he's in there.
If I want to pass through, I'll have to get Volner out of the way.
Have you tried entering?
Perhaps he didn't hear you. Did you try entering?
No, of course not. It would not be proper, after all.
Make him search somewhere else. Hey, I think I think I saw him downstairs.
Why? We'll have to find another way of getting into the damned room.
Oh, I know how to get in. I know how to get in. That's actually easy peasy. I remember seeing these doors and they were locked, and then I was sad. But now, hey. You with an occult air symbol.
Manuel Godoy. A painting of himself in his room. Now that's not going to help him develop a sense of modesty.
I'm gonna just snoop around his
Kiss
room.
of Judas, painted by Caravaggio. This is how Judas pointed out Christ to the Roman soldiers. Don Quixote. Talking without thinking is like shooting without taking aim. Prometheus. Punished for stealing fire from the gods and giving it to man.
Any intel in here? There's got to be some intel. Gives away the game. Lord Duke, here's the information obtained by our intelligence service. I can confirm that Mr. Hay is indeed working on an agreement with Great Britain. Aim seems to be to weaken the French economy and secretly that of the Spanish by seizing merchandise at sea. Our treasuries are already suffering from the embargo on French food products. Such a treaty would mean the ruin of our colonies. I have no doubt that you will be able to swiftly find a diplomatic solution. Awaiting further instructions.
Mary Louise of Parma. How ironic having a painting of the Queen of Spain in one's room, my Lord Duke.
Observe.
Hey, it looks like someone slipped something in the back here. It's a letter. Let's see what it says. It reeks of perfume, and it's written in Spanish. Godoy, you really are a little devil.
Translate the letter. Let's do it.
So, let's see what it says.
2 cans of jelly later. My tender Pepita, I feel so guilty at being so far away from you again, even if it is for the good of my country. I feel awful at having to leave you after a silly little spat, because you are the only woman I love, Josephina, forever. That's just Italian, I know, but I'm... Yep. I told you before, everything I have, everything I can offer you, I owe to the affection of the Queen. Let us stay united, please, even in sacrifice, for the two of us are our future children. Stop being jealous. You are the only one who feels my thoughts. Everything else is just a game, I swear. What's up, Koraz? You can use your time machine mono to go back before I started reading this and tell me not to do the Italian accent.
It seems that the Queen isn't the only one enjoying the Lord Duke's favors. If the Queen found out, it would cost him dearly. I'll keep it with me. You never know.
Might have to blackmail him. We're gonna blackmail him. I've secured a letter to your mistress. And I will use it to destroy the country unless you do what I want. Demeter can translate. Yeah. Yep. Hmm.
Charles IV of Spain. Now there's no chance of Godoy forgetting who he owes everything to.
Is there all sorts of Spaniard paintings in here? Actual Spaniard room. Oh. The noblesse of the sword.
Maria Louisa of Parma. Although not Godoy's true love, the queen is his benefactress according to some people.
Okay, yeah.
Amber crystals.
What if I threaten to blackmail him and he's like, yep, everybody already knows I have a mistress. Come up with something else.
Golden elixir.
Go ahead, release it. Watch what happens. I'm not doing shit. Which is the correct answer, by the way. That's what you're supposed to say. Doesn't matter what the blackmail is.
Volner's probably still behind the door. I best go out through the balcony just in case.
Alright. Back into my room. I wonder if I could be like, hey.
Monsieur de Richet. You wouldn't have seen Duke Manuel by any chance, would you?
I was going to ask you the
I
same.
wonder if I can be like, hey.
I wanted to speak to him, but
I can get
no one
this
will
guy to
open the
blackmail
door.
him on my behalf,
I'm
maybe?
not sure he's in there.
If I want to pass through, I'll have to get Volner out of the way. He won't let me by. We'll have to find another way of getting into the damned room.
Into Emily's room? No, I always have to check. Maybe today's the day. Oh, can't go in there. All these servants are just blocking my shit. There he is.
Duke Manuel?
Well, well. Monsieur de Richet, I was not expecting you. I am not in the mood, sir, I warn you.
Well,
What do you want from me, sir?
you're gonna really not be in the mood when I remind him of our country's common interests. Isn't he immune to politics? I don't know. I love the backing track, the little xylophone and oboe. All right, you know, or just blunder our way
You
through
and I
this.
both
Who
serve our
fucking
countries
cares?
as best we can. We're our ambassadors. That doesn't mean we have to oppose each other. France and Spain have
That's a
always been
blunder and a
neighbors.
half right there.
We share common issues, and it's not.
That's
in
the
our
blunder
interest to
that I
have
ordered.
conflict, let alone on our own home soil.
One
All right.
blunder, please.
You have my full attention, Monsieur de Richet. Make good use of it. Just tell me one
Oh.
thing, Monsieur. Why did you side with Mortimer? He is alone, isolated. The United States can do nothing to help you, and France is surrounded by over 10 countries just waiting for the word to pounce. Really, I do not see why you choose Mortimer.
Because he's gonna beat home. That's a blunder, but you know what? It's our signature move at this point to just commit a blunder on
Oh,
purpose.
It's really quite simple, you know. Whose place are we at? Who can manage to bring together so many influential figures under the same roof?
Technically, Sir Gregory brought more guests than Mortimer.
Yes, but in whose name? Who organized the party, Senor Godoy? Who pays the bills? And you are forgetting something fundamental. Who has the biggest army nowadays?
Yes.
There's no shame in admitting that France is militarily superior to you. That's why you're considering joining forces with other European countries in order to confront us.
I agree that Mortimer does have
Wow.
some powerful assets. Tell me, do you really believe Spain has any interest in ceding Louisiana to France?
Bank could get a good price. Louisiana poses more problems than it brings.
First of all, the question is to know what Louisiana can be used for. We agree that today, all it brings you is death. Every day, a few more Spaniards die far from their birthplace.
I cannot deny that Louisiana is a veritable quagmire. You have a point there. Tell me
Jesus.
one last thing. What would I gain from all this?
Consolidate your position at the court of Spain, blackmail him, or to be free from home. Force him to war. Oh God! All right. I don't know. I don't think I should blackmail. I should blackmail him, shouldn't I? I should definitely blackmail him 100%. Because none of this is new information. Speak to him about what he won't lose, rather. I should just blackmail him. That's definitely the funniest. Yeah, we're doing it.
Duke Manuel, you have everything to gain.
I cannot see what, actually.
Well, if the Queen found out where your heart really lies, she might well become very unhappy.
What do you mean?
It's not inconceivable that a letter written by your own hand might have come into my possession.
Yes,
in
so
which
he
you declare
blackmailed his
such
ass.
love to Pepita that even I became moved.
You've been in my room.
And I'm afraid that if by some misfortune this letter ended up in the hands of the Queen, she also would be moved.
Oh, this poor guy.
You thieving.
Come now, my Lord Duke. We're all gentlemen here. I'm convinced it's not going to happen. Or will it?
That is blackmail, you bastard.
Yeah,
You have no
sure
idea
is.
the consequences.
Lord Mortimer knows how to look after his friends. Don't you worry about Sir Gregory. You're protected. Have no fear.
Yes.
Come on, you fool. Give it up. You're trapped like a rat.
Monsieur, I am astounded. I did not think you capable, but you have succeeded. I will be more wary of you the next time. Nonetheless, if you can guarantee Lord
Actually
Mortimer's
threw
support,
that
then
and
yes,
batted
you can
1,000.
count on my vote when the
All right,
time
I think.
comes. However, I expect you to be discreet with regard to my former partners, without which our agreement
I should
will
just
become
choose the
null
funniest
and void.
option, no matter what.
Of course, my Lord Duke.
I was just thinking too hard about it before.
Lord Mortimer will be
I
delighted
just have
to hear
to
the
choose the funniest
I hope you
options.
know what you are getting into, Louis. I bid you good luck.
Good night, my Lord Duke.
See you tomorrow. Well, that's one thing out of the way. Only thing left to do is wait for the conference to resume tomorrow morning.
Yep. All right. Duchess, where you at? That was a successful. Yeah, you're right. It's her room, isn't it? God damn it. Open up. Open up. Open up. Guess we'll have to wait another night. Man, I'm really paying for that. I'm really paying for taking the simp path. That's one thing I've learned from this game. Actually, there's two things now. One's don't be a simp. And two, choose the funniest dialogue options no matter what. Oh, hello.
Good evening, Monsieur le Français.
Duchess, you're here. What a charming surprise.
All right.
I'm beginning to think you can't be without me.
You have managed to penetrate my armor, sir. Am I disturbing you, perhaps?
Not at all.
That's not what I said.
Ah, by the way, you surprised me during
Let's
the conference.
go!
Why's that?
Well, you are going to lose. Why stay with Lord Mortimer?
I believe he has every chance of winning.
My, you are a rash one. However, if ever you want to change sides, please feel free to let me know.
But tell me, you didn't come here to try and make me change my mind, did you?
That's the last thing on my mind, although you would have everything to gain by it.
There's no point trying to persuade me. Don't hold it against me.
Of course not, silly. Louis, if you trust me, you ought to ask yourself why I have chosen home. You do trust me, don't you?
Sure. I shouldn't be a simp though, right? No, but make her believe so. It's gonna cost me points. I'll just say yes.
Of course, Emily.
Admit, though, that it does make you think. There's still time, you know. Join us before it's too late.
Nope.
Unfortunately, my word is my bond. I don't want to leave Lord Mortimer in the lurch.
Very well, as you wish. It's up to you to decide.
Tell me, are these visits to Mortimer's always so intense?
Yes and no. My sister doesn't normally disappear like she has. Any news of your mother?
Speak to her about Emma.
Still nothing. And you? Any news of your sister?
No, but knowing her, I'm persuaded she's on someone's trail. You'll see. She'll surprise us all.
If only you knew, Emily. You're right. We must remain positive. I'm sure it won't be long before she turns up.
My thoughts, too. She is Duchess Hillsborough, after all.
And as such, she is capable of anything.
Wow, now we're really simping. Tone it down, Louis.
No doubt about that.
And it might turn out that you prefer her to me. Who knows?
Okay, denying that is not the simp path. That's a good way. We're gonna say not
Rest
really.
assured, I don't think it's going to happen. I'm sure she's very nice, but there is only one Emily Hillsborough.
We shall see. Can we change subject, please? I didn't come here to go through all that again.
What'd you come here for, then?
It's late. You're right.
Can you be specific about what you came here for? There we go. We did it, boys! Let's go! We did it! Mission accomplished. We beat the game. We beat the game. Well, well, well. What's up, killer?
My friends, do not worry. I assure you that Lord Mortimer's plan will never see the light of day. I shall deal with informing our allies, but for the time being, I need you to make a stand.
What do you think about Monsieur de Richet?
I don't know yet. I feel there's great potential in him. He looks like he can be trusted. And Duchess Hillsborough. Why isn't she here? She's busy. Don't worry about her.
Oh, isn't it time to replace her?
Not so fast, sir. She is an important figure. You ought to have a little more faith in her.
Yeah, she's too busy trying to sleep with the opposition and catch me in a honey
Be a
pot.
hard nut to crack. On our chessboard, he is Mortimer's king. Don't worry. Mr. President only wants one thing. To keep his dear America united. He won't jeopardize everything he has achieved on a whim. He has been serving Mortimer for quite some time. It won't be easy to bring him around. Do you feel all right, Mr. Godoy? You haven't said a word.
Please excuse me, gentlemen. I feel tired.
Uh-oh. We got him.
Oh, I see. I think it is high time you left us then. Now!
Oh, let's go. We got him. Yeah, I don't know, Killer. It's just the way it is. It's an old game. By old, I mean like 8 years old, so not that old, but old enough.
Emily? Emily? Are you there?
Oh, bro, she went back to her room. We can't be seen together. Come on now.
Sir, the conference is about to begin. You are expected in the conference room.
Tell them I'm coming. Thank you.
Come on, Louis. The game is back on.
My friends, the conference is about to begin. Please excuse me if I troubled you last night with my project. I understand that you might well have a few questions to ask. As you know, the final vote will be cast in a few days. This morning's aim is to answer your questions and check the temperature.
Yeah, it just means that it just lowers my max HP.
Reach a greater understanding.
As always, Lord Mortimer.
We parted in perfect disagreement, my lord. Where would you like us to take it from?
Come, sir. Please let William believe he still has a chance of winning us over. Otherwise, his imprecations
That guy's the
will
worst.
panache, and we shall be bored stiff.
Oh, let me reassure you, I am convinced that a good night's sleep has brought sound advice, and that this morning will be even more interesting. Therefore, I would like to go around the table in order to hear everyone's first impressions.
Well, I am still firmly against it, even though my choice won't count.
Against.
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 And you, Luke Manuel?
Well, you see, it is more complicated and
Godoy? Calm, Gregory. Don't try to impress my guests, please.
They are not your guests.
Gregory, anyone under my roof is by definition my guest. You included. I would be very grateful if you would let my guests speak. Duke Manuel, you were saying you still had some doubts?
Well, you see, the situation has changed since last night.
What's going on here, my Lord Duke?
I've been blackmailed.
I gave it some thought during the night. New arguments have come to light.
What do you mean, Duke Manuel?
Sir Gregory, I regret to inform you that Spain will not support you in this operation. I vote for. Moreover, in response to arguments brought to my attention, I declare war on France.
What? What is he doing?
If you think France is afraid of you, you are.
Let's go.
10 nations rise against you, young man, and you behave like a yapping little dog?
When the French armies are at your door, my Lord Duke, you will change your tune. Well, as for me, I am for Lord Mortimer's project, despite Duchess Hillsborough's overwhelmingly convincing nocturnal attentions.
What? So Emily was playing at trying to win over guests last night?
Doesn't matter.
It's nothing more than a friendly little chat, of course.
Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Had sex. Doesn't matter.
And by the way, remember me to your husband when you see
I mean, it's not like
And you,
it's like the Archer.
What is your position?
Like it's a honeypot. Oh, I know it's a honeypot.
Well, that leaves just yourself and Monsieur Peru, Louis.
You're all making me sick. Look at yourselves.
What?
You are pathetic!
Have you been drinking or what?
There you are, quibbling away. My Lord Duke this, and Madame Duchess that.
Doesn't matter.
You know very well that we're nothing but puppets on a damn string.
Jacques, really?
Let's end the charade. It's over.
Jacques.
My lord, thank you for everything you've done for me over the years. But it didn't come for free. And now I see the price is too high to pay.
What?
I'll stop.
Come, Jacques, we'll talk it over.
No, I'm finished. I want my freedom back, my lord. I shall no longer work for you.
Intervene or not? I feel like I should intervene and tell him not to do it. Why is he having a mental breakdown? Yeah, I'll intervene.
Wait!
De Richet, you just can't help it, can you? Stop trying to play the hero, man!
I'm gonna help him. It's not like him. gonna help him.
Jack, you know you can count on me. Calm down, please. I'm going to help you.
There's nothing you can do for me.
Oh. Well, that sucks. Hey, success. Look at that. Look at the success, guys. Oh, we did it. We did it. That's actually the win condition for the entire game. Is to spend a lovely evening of romance with the Lady Hillsborough. Yeah, I tried. I gave it the old college try and then, yep, and that was it. Could do that and then bam, 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 like that. So now we're a master of subterfuge and also a master of linguistics. Chivo.
I don't understand. I spoke to him only recently.
Monsieur Peru has lost his mind. It's obvious.
Yet another way for the French to make a spectacle of themselves. Well, once again, it has worked.
My friends, let us settle down, please. We are all in shock, of course. Let us praise Louis's gesture anyway. You did what you could.
Yes, it was very noble of you, Louis.
It wasn't your fault.
There was nothing else you could have done.
Good on him.
Everyone needs a little rest.
Louis.
Of course.
You're my henchman. All right, 3 books. Bam, bam, bam. Thoughts on men in society. Notes by D. Richet. Oh, I need to find Sarah's notes. Okay. All right, what do you want?
Louis, I wanted to talk to you a moment about what has happened. All this is tragic, but I wanted to thank you for doing what you could.
I wasn't able to save him.
You couldn't, Louis. You mustn't blame yourself. It is not your fault.
Jacques had a secret. Is it your fault?
I know this has nothing to do with me, my lord, but don't you think you're partly to blame? It won't escape your attention that he incriminated you before he took his own life.
I heard what he said, yes. Monsieur Peru appeared to blame me for his condition. I certainly encouraged him to succeed, but I wasn't aware he couldn't handle the pressures of the situation. Of course, his duties in Paris were very difficult. The choices he had to make were burdensome. But that was the path he had chosen. Should I not have helped him to succeed, perhaps?
Did you push him into it?
I wouldn't say push, but I did encourage him, yes. I thought it was my duty to help him as much as I could, to become the court judge he dreamed of being. I thought he was capable of it. It appears I was mistaken, unfortunately. What a pity he didn't come and speak to me. What a waste.
What are your plans now?
What do you mean?
For the conference. After the disappearances of both Elizabeth Adams and my mother, and now the death of Mr. Perlu, I should imagine that your guests are all packing their bags.
This might come as a bit of a shock to you, perhaps because it was so difficult to bring all these figures together. But I am convinced that none of them is preparing to leave.
Okay.
Are you serious?
They are all very experienced politicians, and though they are, of course, affected by the situation, they know full well that such an opportunity will not come again for a long, long time, if ever. They each represent their nation, and know full well that what is at stake here is far greater than the death of poor Monsieur Peru. You'll see. I am confident that they will all be ready to resume the conference.
If you say so. Allow me to take my leave, please.
Of course. You ought to get some rest. Oh, Louis.
One more thing, of course.
I wanted to thank you for your support during the conference. You've made the right choice, and it gives me tremendous satisfaction to have you with me on this.
You can see their animations reset at the beginning and end of each sentence. Like he's constantly jittering around. It's worth it.
What is at stake is worth it, my lord. Now, I won't hide from you the fact that I have no idea by what miracle we could ever get a unanimous vote.
Trust me, Louis. We still have a few more cards to play. You'll see. Anything can happen in politics.
I'll see you later, my lord.
We just gotta blackmail like 4 of them. How come he hasn't said anything about his dead bird? Maybe it was right to kill the bird so he's not constantly squawking in the background while I'm trying to talk to Lord Mortimer. Whatever. Wait, is that it? Is the day done? I think it's this way.
I already mentioned it yesterday. Either to you or to someone else. Impossible to tell with you people.
Yes, sir.
Your yes is not sufficient. Tell the others, for crying out loud. Remember to close my window once you've done my room. This isn't Corsica, you know. I'm freezing.
That's pretty good. Oh. Knock at the door. Hey,
No answer.
Excuse me, Duchess? Duchess.
Nothing.
Why am I able to knock at her door like that? How many times do I need to knock? Excuse me, Duchess. I'm ready to be swayed by your argument. I'm ready to come over to your side. I just need to hear your argument one more time. I just need to hear your argument again.
Emily? Emily, are you there?
I just need to hear that argument again. It's odd.
Emily!
Yes. Louis, is that you?
Yes, let me in.
I'm sorry, Louis. I don't feel very well. I'll see you later.
Are you sure everything's all right? Are you still there?
Leave it alone, dude. Not happening. It's not happening. I know you're thirsty for it, but it's not happening. Oh god, I'm animation locked. Okay. It's okay. It's alright, bro. Do it some other time. She'll convince me of her position being the correct one some other time.
Next time, I'll listen to my mother. Not a day has gone by without something happening to me. What now?
Louis, open up, please.
Coming, Mr. President, I'm coming.
Louis. Ah, there you are at last.
Yes,
I just saw your mother. She was accompanied by Emily, and they both went into the Duchess's room. I tried to join them, but I was refused entry. Louis, this does not bode well.
Oh, shit. Emily might want to avenge her sister. I must act quickly.
You're right, Mr. President. Thank you.
Oh, so that's actually where I was supposed to be going. I gotta find her. Don't do it.
I do believe that's Emily's voice. I can't understand what she's saying.
Alright. Let's break into somebody else's room. I don't know whose room this is, but actually try and loot it. Oh, this is Napoleon's room. That's right. Napoleon.
I have to get inside Emily's room through the... Shit! It's locked. No way. It's too sturdy.
What about, is there a way out through here?
Damn it. It's closed. Seems like the key is still in the lock on the other side. That means I won't be able to pick it. Or I could do as I did the last time in the tower room.
Still have a magnet. Look at the gap between the door and the floor. Look at the gap.
I wonder if I can get the key by pushing something underneath and making it fall.
Or I could pound some jelly and do it. No, we don't want to. Search? Already searched it.
My dearest son.
Oh, wait.
It's a beautiful weapon. A lovely damask blade. A map.
Take the map.
This should do the trick.
Oh, what? Just force it under the... slip a card underneath the door.
Perfect. This card should do the trick.
Ah, I see. Look at the lock. Let's have a little look at the lock.
Complex lock. I'm sure I can force it if I can just find something to smash it with.
Alright, make the key fall.
Slowly, Louis. Nice and slow.
Alright. Go back. Look at the gap. Pull back the paper. And use the key. Alright, that works.
I must act fast.
Must act fast.
It's as if there are several people outside.
Once again, you're the one who's the victim in all this. What are you on about now? I should never have told you what happened to me. That's how it works, and you know it full well. I'm not that naive. I know you inside out.
Two coils circle
We'll
the
end up
lock.
losing everything.
I have the key, right? Just pick it. Ooh, a letter.
Dear Gregory, thank you for the information. I've managed to find out about the names you gave me.
Wait, haven't I already?
George Washington is a man you can trust. In spite of his obvious talent for politics, he has remained upright and honest. On the other hand, as you may well know, he is already doing business with Lord Mortimer. It will be more difficult to approach him. Napoleon Bonaparte was unknown to me until today. He's a passionate young French soldier for whom Mortimer predicts a promising future. Take heed. He is a man of conviction, which to my mind makes him potentially dangerous.
It's also immune to
As for
conviction.
Sarah de Richet,
Fun fact.
what more is there to say? You already know each other. She was apparently invited by Lord Mortimer about an ongoing matter in Paris that concerns a receiver in stolen art. See you soon. Duchess Emily Hillsborough.
I have no space left. I'll retrieve it later. A letter from William Pitt the Elder addressed to Emily. He was the English Prime Minister. This letter dates from 15 years ago now. Madam, I shall never thank you enough for all your care and attention. I shall be indebted to you until my last.
I already did that. Alright.
What on earth is... You... Mother?
Wait, did it take too long?
Do this to me. You can talk. After everything I've done for you. You are joking, I hope, right? I gave you my life. That's enough, Emma. Now that Louis is here, you will leave Sarah alone. Cease your revenge immediately. What? If you think
All right,
you're
inspect
going
for
to
gunshot wounds.
Help me, I beg you. I can no longer reason with her. I am Emily. Quit playing games. What? Honestly, don't be ridiculous. No. I am Emily. You are wasting your time. Louis knows very well how to tell us apart. After everything we've been through together.
Yes, well...
Don't you dare bring him into this. This is between you and me. I ask for nothing more, so stop taking it out on Sarah. You pretty little bitch! How dare you! Now that I've told you everything, you want to take my place, do you? You are joking, I hope. I'm the one who told you everything that's been going on while you were away. Go on then. That's what you want, isn't it? You want to kill me. Go on then, shoot! After all the trouble I've gone through to find you. Go on. What are you waiting for? Here, Louis, take this.
Wait, what's going...
An entire life for this. Go on, shoot! Sorry, Louis, I can't shoot her. She's my sister. That's enough, Emma. Louis, out of the way. She's dangerous. Don't trust her. What are you trying to do? Louis, out of the way. I am not Emma. Come on, Louis, tell her who the real Emily is.
Wait,
That's right, Louis. I'm fed up with this little game. Tell him who the real Emily is.
Why do these things always happen to me?
Yeah.
Well, Louis,
This is the price of getting laid, buddy.
I'd like to ask you a few questions to make sure there's no doubt.
Rational and open, Louis. Let's see. How can I tell them apart?
This is kind of amazing.
I've got an idea.
On the night of our arrival,
That's the twin behind. Who was with us?
who was with us on the wharf?
Cardinal Piaggi, who couldn't stop talking. Louis, I already told her about our arrival. I know, because I was there. The Cardinal went up. You felt poorly, Louis, and I offered you my handkerchief. I was there.
Right. Let's find something else.
All right, point for behind.
Yes. Let's speak about my arrival at the manor.
All right, to the twin in front. How did Mortimer welcome us?
On the night of our arrival, we were warming ourselves in front of the fire. Mortimer welcomed us in a very odd way. What happened?
It won't work, Louis. It wasn't Mortimer who welcomed us. It was Sir Gregory. Sorry, Louis. I already told her.
Very well.
Let's try something else.
On the first night, we went up to bed, but I wasn't tired. I went for a little stroll.
Speak to the twin in front. Did we see each other?
Do you remember if we saw each other that night or not?
Not at all. Don't think you're going to get away with this deception so easily. I can assure you, you're going to regret pretending to be me once Louis has exposed you.
Right. I don't think I'll get very far like this. I'll have to find something better.
Oh, I don't think I'll even wait until he's finished.
Take it easy now.
Are you mad, Louis?
Lower your arm.
I better act quickly if I don't want things to
Oh no.
Come on, she's putting one over on you. Look at yourself for crying out loud. You were prepared to shoot me down.
In the secret room behind the study. Talk to them about what you've been doing. Maybe they haven't spoken about it between each other yet.
On the night of the disappearance of Elizabeth Adams.
What about it? What do you want to know about that night?
Ask the one in front. Make her talk about the objects you found.
We found ourselves in Mortimer's secret gallery. What did we find in that room?
A load of old junk that Mortimer had collected. A so-called Pandora's box in the form of an urn. An old sheepskin that he must take for the Golden Fleece. The Bible of Judas. Property deeds as old as the hills.
Dude!
And a broken old sword. You are wasting your time, Louis.
What? Haven't you told her yet?
Of course I do.
Help me! Help me out here.
That's enough! I've had enough of this charade. Louis, there's only one way to tell us apart. There's just one thing I didn't tell her about in detail. Too bad for you, Emma. I didn't want it to come to this, but you leave me no choice. Ask her about you and I. You just lost, Emma. I indeed didn't tell you everything about it. Come, Louis. Speak about our intimacy.
Very well. Let's talk about us.
No! No. That's the twin in front. What was the reason for your visit last night? Why spend the night together? What was the reason for your visit? Isn't she immune to psychology? Oh god. So hang on. Vulnerable to psychology. Oh, there we go.
Last night,
boom.
You came to visit me, and I can't help wondering why. Why did you come to my room?
Louis, you must be mistaken. I did not go to your room last night. And that's where your little game ends, Emma. Because I never told you about it. So, there you can't answer. What? No! You didn't do that. I didn't want you to be jealous of Louis. Remember how you always used to react whenever you felt you were competing against a man? You dirty...
That's enough. I've had enough of this charade. That's enough, both of you. Now I know who the real Emily is.
I do? Emily's behind me, right? Emily's behind me. I feel like I'm gonna fuck it up.
You are Emily Hillsborough.
I knew you wouldn't get it wrong, Louis. No! You little bitch! Watch out, Louis! No!
Hell, what have I done?
Alright, I want to know if I got it right.
What you've done.
I gotta know. You pulled the trigger.
Louis? What on earth is going...
Mother!
Go. You must leave. Everyone's going to arrive.
Louis, what's going on?
Duchess? Is everything all right?
Go! Go, Mother! No one must find you here.
Go.
Come, Louis. There's nothing more you can do.
But I...
Leave us.
Emily, what's going on?
Mother, go to the crypt. I'll meet you there.
I'll be waiting for you.
Emily.
Madam, I'm coming in.
It was bound to end like
What?
this, Louis. Let me
I got
stay
it
with her,
wrong.
please. Go, I'll cover you.
I got it wrong. The real one is the one in front of me. Ah! Oh wait, so I slept. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Oh, that means it was Emma. Holy shit. I got played like a fiddle. So I slept with Emma then, and she was just cosplaying. Oh my god. And now Emily's dead. Rip. Rip Emily. Oh, so I got played. Oh my god. That's actually so funny. Oh man. How was I supposed to know, Morty? As far as I know, her sister was dead because she got shot right in the chest. But apparently she wasn't.
God, they're all here. They must have heard the gunshot.
Where is Lord Mortimer?
Can anyone hear anything through the door?
Did you hear that? I was not dreaming, was I?
Certainly not, Duke Godoy.
What's going on?
That is so funny.
Someone had the bang coming from the...
I got honey potted so hard, but you know what?
Gentlemen,
it was worth
go
it.
back to your rooms.
I would do it again.
Go.
I would do it again.
To your rooms. I shall find out from Lord Mortimer what this is all about. Thank you.
All right. The Garden Crypt. Oh, I gotta go down. I'm gonna go this way. Holy shit, I'm like blown away. That is so funny. I cheated though. I made my decision and then I figured out that I made the wrong one. But at that point, like, does it really matter? Emma was an idiot. What do you mean? Oh, I gotta go this way, that's right. Oh, that's so good. That was so freaking funny. I feel so stupid. Because there's no, I just made so many assumptions. But... But like, I don't. That's the only information that I had.
Louis, at last, there you are.
Mother, wait,
Come, we have to be quick.
No, wait, Mother,
Time is running out, Louis. First, we must...
No! That's enough. I won't go a step further unless you explain to me what is going on here. I'm begging you. Talk to me.
You must trust me, my son. You are not ready yet.
You're the one who should trust me. Tell me what's happening.
You would never believe me.
I came all the way here for you. Now I've found you.
Tell me what's going on.
Only, Louis, I have always taught you to keep your mind open and rational. I know you are going to find this hard to believe, but what I am going to reveal to you is entirely true.
Uh-huh.
Many years ago,
Is Mortimer a demon?
that demons really do live among us.
I beg your pardon?
And that they can influence our thoughts.
That's not schizo at all.
Listen to yourself. I know you're exhausted, but for crying out loud, listen to what you're saying. Demons? What next? An ancient monster with a head like an octopus? What do your demons look like? Have they got horns and a pointed tail?
No, these are not creatures with billy goat's legs. Forget your Christian folklore. Imagine them more as parasitic spirits. They possess their hosts and direct them from inside.
Parasitic spirits?
Yes, they are capable of going from one body to another as they see fit. And 2 of them are present on this island.
Right, so let me guess.
The Boogeyman and Mortimer and Holmes?
Lord Mortimer and Sir Gregory, right?
You felt it too?
No, even if Holmes does look the part. But I don't know who else could do it, given that we're on their territory.
Many years ago, well before you were born, I crossed paths with one of them. Since then, I've spent my life trying to find it again.
Why didn't you tell me this before?
When we recovered the Alizif, I was persuaded that von Burchard was working for this demon in one way or another. But I thought he would hand the book to a middleman during this conference. That's where I made an error that could well turn out to be fatal. The one who Burchard was meant to give the book to was none other than the demon in person, Mortimer. Not to mention that Holmes had sent Volner to get it for him.
Holmes and Mortimer are demons?
They both seem to disagree about many things, but I'll admit I never knew exactly why. There are many of them, Louis, not just those 2.
Mother, have you any proof to support any of this?
Of course, but you do too. You had everything laid out in front of you. Didn't you notice anything?
Sure. The property deeds?
Well, those property deeds across the world, all signed by the same hand and over several centuries.
I am proud of you, Louis.
I found your notes written in lemon juice.
Where all eyes size you up. At one stage, I was so afraid of losing my mind that I noted everything down. Congratulations, Louis. Wait, please tell me you didn't open Pandora's box.
The urn? No, I didn't. Why?
Good. We'll deal with it later.
The family
I came
tree is
across his
weird.
family tree in his study
An only son.
since the Third Crusade.
The fall of St. John of Acre, Louis. The fall of St. John of Acre.
Secret study.
I went beyond the Nightmare Mother.
You understood the Masonic date.
1191.
Of course! It was during that siege that the demon took possession of Sir Mortimer. They spent a whole night in conversation until the early hours of the morning. Mortimer had passed the test. He had charmed the demon, and so it chose him to be its host for centuries to come. But tell me, did you find his secret study?
I did indeed.
Did you see his maps of the world?
He has contacts the world over.
Yes, I've been developing the Golden Order across the world for many years, and I've never seen anyone with such influence. It's simply inhuman.
I must admit, I found it difficult to understand how and why Mortimer didn't have a place in history.
On the continent, Mortimer and Home are mere dandies who organize society balls. History forgets them with a disconcerting facility. No one speaks about them, and yet they whisper in the ears of kings and presidents.
Conference?
You mean the conference?
How can you explain that someone manages to bring together so many important figures without anyone knowing?
And without any security or personnel.
That's all.
Louis, I am proud of you. You came all this way. You found me. You have surpassed me.
Yeah, and I did it without going schizo, living in
Tell
the
me
sewer,
everything I
or
know.
murdering anybody.
Right.
Yet.
How did it all begin?
I saw him.
Yeah, that's
What
the
do you
plot
mean
twist,
you saw
Bobrowski.
him?
I was 20 years old. I was young and carefree. I traveled the world in search of adventure. In the Persian Gulf, we came across an ancient grimoire that became unlocked. Composed of 7 parts, each one was a book in itself, set in a sort of metal armor that structured the whole thing. When all the volumes were brought together, they formed a single book. On my return to Paris, I set to studying these pages. I spent all my days and nights studying them.
Oh, I can imagine you doing that.
But the writing was in a language I had never seen before, developed well before Sumerian, in my opinion. So I got the idea to form a small occult circle composed of all the major names in the occult world to see if anyone else could crack it.
And you found no one.
And I found someone, Louis. I found him. Or rather, he found me. He was young, charismatic. He was flamboyant.
He was so handsome and charming. Mortimer?
You mean Mortimer?
He was a veritable mine of knowledge. I showed him the book, and he was able to decipher a few passages. We spent several months together studying the pages.
Oh, how handsome he was.
He helped me understand certain passages until I realized that he only translated a few parts for me. But I had aroused his interest. It was too late.
How so?
He's flamboyant.
He manipulated
He's
me.
gay. He's a demon.
He used me,
He's
and in
fat.
the end, he stole the book with all its
His
secrets.
grandpa fought in the
Did he ever bring you
Crusades.
to place?
Not once. At least I don't think so. But before disappearing, he proposed a pact between us. He proposed that I follow him and let him teach me, allow him to bring me up.
Shit, she caved.
You accepted.
Please don't be stupid. You don't make deals with the devil. After that, I
already
spent my
did,
whole
so-
life looking for him. 3 years later in Berlin, I just missed him. In London, I lost 6 members of the order in a chase. In 1741, in Tunisia, I found a sect of fanatics who had crossed paths with him once. 1741, in Poland. 1749, in India.
8 years ago in Venice.
We agreed never to speak about what happened in Venice, Louis.
You agreed, and that was before you spoke to me about demons. Wait, the baby we delivered, you and me, that night in Venice, did he have anything to do with Lord Mortimer?
The child was his son.
We stole his son? Are you insane? I always thought we took him to save him.
That was the case. It was precisely to save him from his father.
Need I remind you the mother died during childbirth? What became of the child?
Later, For the moment, that is not the key issue here. Once we found the Al-Azif in Paris, I followed von Borchert's trail here. I didn't think it would lead me straight to the demon. It was careless of me. He toyed with me for a few days, until I caught on, until I saw him as he was. But he had no intention of letting me leave. We are all his pawns, Louis, and if we don't want to spend the rest of our lives turning round in circles here, we must absolutely get off this island. All right, can we move on?
Wait a minute. One last thing.
Let's talk about my my romantic interests some more. Oh man, he's just thinking about sex nonstop. That's super funny. Okay, Elizabeth's Adams. I thought the first two options were to ask about the twins. Why the cannons for Bonaparte? Did you negotiate Al-Azif? No.
What did you negotiate about the Al-Azif with Volner?
Absolutely nothing. I managed to pull the wool over his eyes until I found a way to flee.
I want to know what happened with Elizabeth Adams.
Louis, we haven't time for those details.
I'm sorry, Mother, but I want to know.
She was one of the receptacles for these monsters. I met her parents when she was born. One of the demons got inside her. The demon used her to spy on her father, John Adams. He is one of the founding fathers and vice president of the United States, you know.
Mortimer possessed her?
No, I don't think it was Mortimer. Her father, John Adams, hired me to tend to her, but the evil in her was too deep. In spite of the various treatments I tried on her, I never succeeded in getting it out of her. It's not something I'm proud of, Louis, but I had to try everything.
Yep. Did you kill her?
Mother, did you kill her?
Of course not. Don't be stupid.
Yeah, that's...
I had no interest in getting rid of her.
Yeah. Oh, what happened to them?
I want to know what happened between you and Emily's sister.
Great responsibility often brings difficult choices, Louis. That's all you need to know.
All right, but you're not getting away with it so lightly. Once we get back to Paris, be sure I won't be letting it go.
We'll see in Paris then.
Why the cannons?
What was going on with the cannons in Tuscany?
It was nothing.
Since when does the Order finance wars?
The cannons for that Bonaparte fellow? Listen, once in the lion's den, I did whatever I could to appear legitimate. So yes, I pretended to be interested in Mortimer's project about a young military man who was seeking funding for a foundry in Tuscany. Between you and me, if buying China would have enabled me to escape, I would have signed without hesitation.
Okay. Oh, there is. Found your letter.
Samuel Ritter du Choix. You wanted to send me a letter about Godoy.
I wanted you to run a check on Duke Manuel. But frankly, it doesn't really matter anymore now. Godoy is just a pawn like the others. He is not the one I was looking for.
Piaggi's letter?
On the evening of my arrival, Cardinal Piaggi came looking for you. He was determined to give you a letter.
More of his lists. Louis, I think I know what's in that letter, and I beseech you to believe that it is the least of our worries. We can sort that out later.
Your hand?
Are you going to tell me what happened to your hand?
Better than that. I shall show you.
Okay. Go on, it's alright.
Good. I think that's about right. We shall speak about it once we get back to France.
Great actions for humanity have been decided by demons for centuries, Louis. They are playing with our destiny. We are their slaves. And it's time for it to stop. By the way, what was Mortimer's project at this conference?
He wants the United States to occupy all the North American territory. France should recover Louisiana and give it to the United States. In that case, the Americans would just have to push west to chase the Spanish from the continent once and for all.
And as Mortimer controls Washington, you may just as well say that it will put him at the head of a world superpower. We should do our utmost to put a stop to Mortimer's plans.
What?
But for the time being, there are more pressing matters.
Shouldn't we just go along with it? gain his trust to get close to him and then shank him with
why
a
we're here?
prison shiv.
There. That's why we are here.
Huh? I protected one of the Hillsborough twins. I definitely shot the wrong one though, but actually it's the calling the Hillsboroughs the wrong one is not, it's not a complete way of looking at it, because I shot the one that I didn't sleep with. So think about it. Apparently there was a line at the beginning of the conference where Napoleon talked about like your romantic late night calling or something. That's because Emily was with Napoleon and Emma was with me. So Emily tried to sleep with me the first night, and then I had to simp for the BPD alcoholic. And that prevented that. But then the next night, Emma was in my room LARPing as Emily so that I would trust her and shoot the real Emily during the standoff. So it wasn't Emily's fault. I chose the simp path the first night and the not simp path the second night. And that's what that's what decided Emily's fate. Just the fact that I simped once. Actually, I simped her to death. It was a fatal simpening. I didn't say Emma was bad, Reap. I didn't say that. I'm saying I shot Emily, and Emma's the only one left. So I shot the real one.
Reassure me, we aren't going to have to force that one, are we?
I don't think we're even capable of doing it. You're going to have to find a way to open it.
Why, of course. And what's inside?
Something to vanquish them with?
Perfect. So, how does it open?
We'll need several keys. I found a note from the architect who conceived the mechanism in Mortimer's secret study. We have to first gather 5 objects before we try anything.
Are the 5 objects the keys?
Exactly. We have the Clement III cross, the nails, the Gutenberg Bible, the exegesis of Judas, an armillary sphere, and all we need to match up the dates between the different calendars.
Why a cross?
Well, I haven't the foggiest idea, but it just so happens that's what you are going to use to activate the mechanism. I found the one Mortimer kept. It belonged to Cardinal Guibert, better known by the name of Pope Clement III.
Perfect.
I don't know, Reap. I don't know.
Unfortunately, I've lost it. When I
But I
lost
shot
my
Emily.
hand, I went dashing out, and it must have fallen.
I could have
from my
also
pocket.
cheesed it by talking to them and seeing how the journal updated between each line of dialogue. So like when I talked to the one in front of me, I could have seen that like Emily's psychology was being exploited. Now is I just love how she's immune to logic. That's like my favorite little like Easter egg, is the fact that Emily Hillsborough is immune to logic. Immunity to occultism. Okay.
Remember, Mother. I'm certain you can remember.
Let me think.
You were running.
I was bleeding to death.
You remember the pain.
I thought I was going to faint. Yes, I remember. I don't think it can be far, can it?
Would you have lost it outside?
No, I don't think so. It must be in the area. I don't remember going up with it.
Perfect. I'll search the crypt before leaving.
I know where.
Exegesis. Anything else?
Did you manage to vanquish the Medusa?
To open the chimney? Yes, absolutely.
So you've already come across it. It's the Bible of Judas that is exposed in the secret room behind the chimney.
Why do they call it an exegesis?
Because that's what it is, and not an apocryphal Bible, strictly speaking. It's the study of a text with a summary, not an actual Bible. Anyway, well done for the Gorgon. You did well. You didn't get tricked by the light bouncing back.
Thanks. Do you think I can take it safely?
We haven't got a choice, Louis. Without it, we won't be able to work out this cursed mechanism.
Where's the sphere?
There's one in the portrait gallery.
Yes, but it's enormous. If you don't want to have to go back and forth several times, then I suggest you get a smaller one.
What did you do then?
I didn't think I'd need one. I started without one, and I lost my hand before I did need one. And you can see the result.
Alright. Dates?
What do you mean by the concordance of dates exactly?
Don't worry about that. We already have them. They are written on the back of the message I just gave you.
Oh. That's it.
One last thing before you go. Be very careful. If you come across anyone, they can all potentially be spies of Mortimer or Holm. Don't ever confide in anyone because a demon can slip inside them at any moment.
Wait, not all of them though. Take Washington.
Especially Washington. He's been conditioned by Mortimer for years. Look at them, for crying out loud. How do you explain their behavior otherwise? The most influential politicians in the Western world gather together without the least protection, without a single aid to assist them, to participate in a conference during which the guests start dropping like flies. Me, Adams, Peru, Hillsborough. Look at the number of calamities that have happened over the past few days. And not one of them has asked to leave the island? Do you find that normal? You'll see. Go up to the manor to look for the keys, and I wager not one of them will speak to you about my being in Emily's room.
Do you think so?
Go on, you'll see. And come back with all the objects in one go. Time is against us.
Okay.
And remember, the code to get out of the secret office is 6466.
Alright, I've already equipped all my manuscripts. Okay.
Golden elixir.
A coin.
Famous cross of Clement III.
Alright, we found the
One key
cross.
found.
6466. Yeah, it's
A pound.
it's actually not. There's a reason for it being 6466. And I'm not gonna explain it, but I'm not going to explain it, but key with an occult air symbol. Oh man, I can't start reading it. Fuck. If I get into the secret study again. If I can get in there again, you'll see why.
Right. Let's see if the statues are in place yet.
Should turn
That
Medusa.
statue is not positioned correctly.
Pull the statue round towards the shield.
Open sesame.
Alright, so I need the... There it is. And lift up the... We're just gonna go ahead and yoink.
So that's the exegesis of Judas. I hope Mortimer doesn't read it very often, otherwise he's going to notice that someone's stolen it. But that's just too bad. I need it.
I need it.
Caesar's laurel wreath. Mortimer really is what my mother says he
The
is.
nails, the Bible. Okay, I know where the Bible's at.
No,
I don't know
that's
where
impossible. No, not Caesar.
Whoa. Oh, I see.
Right. I've got what I need. Now let's not waste any more time.
Wait, what's some crap writing?
Right. It's definitely an armillary sphere, but I have to find one that I can take with me. Otherwise, I risk drawing too much attention to my comings and goings. Now, where can I find a smaller one?
Yeah, I don't know. Just gonna have to just wander around until we find one, I guess.
Atrus, the Miller brothers. Mother expressly forbade me from reading it.
It doesn't matter. I need it. That's right. I think the writing in this game is overall pretty good.
No space left. I'll retrieve it.
I'm not gonna come down on them for a couple of missteps. Plus, it's hard because all the dialogue is dependent on choices that I make. So, like, at this point in the game, like, we're so deep into the dialogue tree. Like, every single interaction is dependent, like, almost wholly dependent on interactions that we've already had. Like, characters interact with us in completely different ways depending on the dialogue choices and the conversation approaches and stuff. So, like, there has to be, like, a bunch of dead-end nodes that don't necessarily make a lot of sense. But they have to be there. And so, like, you can't just write banger after banger. Just non-stop for the entire game. We're gonna have to steal it. We're gonna have to steal some more.
I have no space left. I'll retrieve it later.
I feel like I'm barking up the wrong tree with this. Let's just get up there. How do I move the painting? Is there an easy way to do that? Oh yeah, that's right, I just step on that. Wouldn't the demon know I'm doing this?
This time, it'll be a lot quicker. If I remember rightly, the code was 1191.
Yep. Unless he changed it. Is it gonna be different? Nope. Into the secret study we go. Alright, hopefully there's a sphere in here. I really want that sphere to be somewhere easy so I don't have to go hunting around the entire mansion for it.
Of course. It's locked.
Yeah, we didn't find his ultra secret study. We found his secret study, just not his ultra secret one.
There. Those are the nails I was looking for.
Gonna analyze the nails.
I noticed they were old and rusty, but I hadn't noticed these traces of... Could that be blood? Is it really the relic of the Holy Cross? I can hardly believe it.
Alright. Well, it cost me 1 jelly for that.
A hand of tarot cards.
Read the hand, yep.
The Emperor, a symbol of power and stability. Temperance, which expresses a reward. And the Chariot, now that evokes triumph. If this hand is anything to go by, Mortimer's destiny promises to be glorious.
Glorious. Oh.
A chest with a motif representing the alchemical symbol of fire.
Unlock the second lock. What'd I get? What'd I get? Collector coins. Just looting this guy's study.
Who could Mortimer have locked in there?
Wait, I can analyze stuff now because I'm smarter. I'm more smarter than I was the last time I was here.
Looks like obsidian or onyx. It must weigh a ton. What on earth could that be?
Okay, can I translate it?
Looks like obsidian or onyx. It must weigh a ton. What on earth could that be?
Guess not.
Feathers, pigeons probably.
I know where the Bible is. Now, where's the sphere? Am I getting debated? Where is the sphere?
All right, come on. Let's get out of here. 6466, if I remember correctly.
Ah, it doesn't make me do it again. That's nice.
A painting. It looks unfinished. A piece by Lord Mortimer, I presume. A rather avant-garde technique. The Titan against men. How ironic.
Not really ironic, more like appropriate. Alright, all I need is the sphere now. It's probably in the Pope's room.
Ah, Louis. Glad you're here.
Blasted. He's gonna talk about my mother.
Come and see what I've found. There are pieces of paper in the ashes of the chimney. Someone's been burning something here.
Incredible. He doesn't seem to want to speak to me about what happened between my mother and the Hillsborough sisters. Show me a little.
Look, it's possible to distinguish two different writing styles.
The rest of the correspondence between my mother and Emma.
Someone tried to burn an exchange of messages. I'm certain. There must be more.
Shit. What on earth is he doing?
Divert or manipulate? Or do I tell him the truth? Do we lie to George Washington? I feel like that's sacrilegious if I do that. Let's divert him.
I see. I know what it's about.
Do you know who was doing their communicating in this room?
Yes, but of course we must keep it to ourselves because it is still a sensitive matter. Volner and Elizabeth had an affair.
Let's
Volner
go.
found a way to remain discreet about it. I admit it is ingenious.
Well, I would never have guessed.
I lied to
Delighted
George
help,
Washington.
But I still have to find my mother.
Of course. We shall see each other.
Even though he's been dead for 200 years, it still doesn't feel right.
The Bible.
Oh, man. Oh, it's still here.
The Bible's still there.
All right, got it. Now, where's the sphere? Well, Sarah has no idea about the armillary sphere. Do I just have to pixel hunt the entire place? Oh, there it is.
An armillary sphere. Perfect. That will save me some time.
Well, that was
I hope
lucky.
that he isn't going to realize it right away.
And then away we go. Just like that, gentlemen. That's how she done. That's how it's done. This way. And I can go here and then through the thing into the garden. That's it. That's it. We're gonna go do it now. We got all the keys. Our fetch quest has been completed, Mom. You ready? Ready to enter into this creepy door that's potentially gonna take us to the Son of God?
So, good. You've managed to gather all the keys.
Yes, that's right. I have everything. What should I start with?
Place the Clement III cross on the console. Then you have to put the nails on the disc of the door.
What'd you choose?
What theme did you start with?
As the fresco shows the birth of Christ, I placed one nail in Bethlehem, one in chapter 2, and one in verse 6. The iris opened a little. I thought it was normal. Behind the aperture of the iris, there is a duct in which I put my hand. I felt something like a valve at the bottom. I thought by turning it the door would open, or the iris would open completely, or something else would happen. Instead, I felt something like an axe cut off my hand. I really thought it was the end of me.
What did you do then?
Well, although I had made some unfortunate choices, I was lucky in that Mortimer was well stocked with drugs. I raided his supplies of medicine.
What hole should I put the nails in?
Well, I can't really advise you there, because I haven't exactly made the best choices myself. All I can say is that you have to insert one to choose a town, one to choose a chapter, and one to choose a verse.
All right, my turn now.
Go ahead, impress me. I'll shut up and let you concentrate.
Right.
The cycle of the moons has nothing to do with what I'm doing right now.
Ah, okay. All right, Bill Brask, if you're around, this might be something for you. Analyze the fresco.
The fresco clearly shows the birth of Christ.
Louis, I can assure you that that is not the solution to this enigma. This fresco's only purpose is to mislead. I know that now. Please, focus on another theme about Christ.
We'll have to trust her.
Analyze the fresco or notice? Let's notice first.
You could see that the paint has come off in parts. Difficult to see what was there, but I can distinguish the letters N-R-I. Nothing more.
Yeah, I'm... I think he might be right. Understand the acronym NRI.
Why, of course. I-N-R-I. Jesus Nazarenus Rex Eudorum. These initials stand for Jesus the Nazarene, King of the Jews.
This is the inscription which appears on the cross at the crucifixion of Jesus.
Go back. Analyze the fresco.
Yes, it's definitely a representation of the birth of Christ, but some of the details have flaked away. I can't see any other clues. One thing is for sure, this enigma deals with the life of Jesus, like my mother said.
Alright. Logic. It's gonna cost me 2.5 jellies for this. But I have to get it right, so.
If Mortimer deliberately set a trap by showing the birth of Christ, then maybe the solution is the contrary. The death of Christ in that case?
INRI. So that's the... If I heard him right, excuse my ignorance, but if I heard him right, INRI is what is like related to the death of Christ.
It looks like there are 3 types of inscriptions.
Crucifixion, okay. Find out how it works.
There are 3 styles of writing, and I've got 3 nails. There must be a link. I must surely put in 1 nail per category.
Read the inscription.
Clearly, we have names of towns, Arabian numerals, and Roman numerals.
Alright, I'm doing it. What? Oh. Oh, I should have used this stuff. Oh, that's annoying. I have 5 free skill uses though.
These towns have one thing in common. They're all related to the life and death of Jesus. For example, Jordan is the place of the baptism of Christ.
All right. Insert the nails. Oh, geez. I'm gonna guess Jerusalem. So it's either Golgotha, Jerusalem, Jordan, Abu Ghosh, Bethesda, Bethlehem, or Nazareth. I feel like Nazareth and Bethlehem and Bethesda are all related to the birth of Christ. And I think my intuition is saying Jerusalem. Golgotha? I don't know where I've never heard of this place before. But we'll put a nail in Golgotha. Ah. Okay, I did not. I learned. I thought it was Jerusalem. Golgotha, and then number, a Roman numeral, and then a Arab numeral. So what are these other numbers? The numbers are 14, 5, 19, 24, or 2. There's a rock outcropping that looks like a big skull. What's up, Haywood? There we go, Bill Brass. That's what I like to see. The gears are turning, boys. Bible study's paying off. You think it's 14? The 14th station of the cross is the that's better than I got. Where's 14? There's 14 right there in Roman numerals. Is there a Arab numeral 14? There is not. So 14. Oh, you said 12. I don't think 12 is available. There's 14. Excuse me, 24. 19. 5. Or 14. Or 2. Then Arab numerals on 9, 3, 22, 17, 6, 13, or 2. Could it be like 2 legs, 2 arms? 2 legs, 2 hands type of deal? A plus 2B equals purple. I agree with you. Let's go back. Across some nails. Correspondence of dates with different calendars. On the back of the message is written 17 October 84 equals 30 Ramadan negative 554 equals 30 Tireshi. Oh. Maybe it's 6 and 4. Hang on. Let's talk to Sarah again. Let's see what intel she has about the
What hole should I put the nails in?
Well, I can't really advise you there, because I haven't exactly made the best choices myself. All I can say is that you have to insert 1 to choose a town, 1 to choose a chapter, and 1 to choose a verse.
Town, chapter, verse. All right, so just to be clear, this is what you did.
What theme did you start with?
As the fresco shows the birth of Christ, I placed 1 nail in Bethlehem, 1 in chapter 2, and 1 in verse 6. The iris opened a little. I thought it was normal. Behind the aperture of the iris, there is a duct in which I put my hand.
Yeah, I'd like her to stop talking.
Like a valve
so
at the bottom.
It's town verse.
I thought by turning it, the door would open, or the
fucking
iris
hell!
would
I
open
already lost it.
or
Town
something
verse
else would
chapter.
happen. Instead,
No, town,
I
chapter,
felt
verse.
something like an
So
axe
town and then chapter is Roman numeral, and then
really
verse is
thought
in.
It was the end of me.
In
What did you do then?
Well, although I
verse is
had some
in
unfortunate
the Arab
choices,
numbers.
I was lucky in that Mortimer was well stocked with drugs. I raided his supplies of medicine.
Town, chapter, verse. So, if we're talking about the crucifixion, you said it was in Golgotha, so it'd be Jerusalem, and then just open up a. Just open up a Holy Bible. Bible.com. Perfect. Can I just read it, bro? No. How does... Okay, can listen to it.
On the 3rd day, a wedding took place at Cana in Galilee. Jesus' mother was there.
You guys just want to listen to the whole Bible until we figure it out? Which fresco is it? Oh, what's a... I don't know what a fresco is. Let's go... Sin and doom of ungodly people. Which fresco is it? Okay, let's take a look. Analyze the fresco.
Yes, it's definitely a representation of the birth of Christ, but some of the details have flaked away. I can't see any other clues. One thing is for sure, this enigma deals with the life of Jesus, like my mother said.
Details.
You could see that the paint has come off in parts. Difficult to see what was there, but I can distinguish the letters N-R-I. Nothing more. Why, of course. They're part of the initials I-N-R-I that you can find on the cross of Jesus at his crucifixion. If Mortimer deliberately set a trap by showing the birth of Christ, then maybe the solution is the contrary. The death of Christ in that case? It looks like there are 3 types of inscriptions. There are 3 styles of writing, and I've got 3 nails. There must be a link. I must surely put in 1 nail per category.
Where is the, like, which author of the Bible wrote about the crucifixion? Because that's what I'm looking for right now. I'm on James 2. Not that. Submit yourselves, warning to richer pressures, patience and suffering, the prayer of faith. That's probably not it. Apostle Peter is one of the, okay, no, let's keep going. Recognize the towns.
Have one thing in common. They're all related to the life and death of Jesus. For example, Jordan is the place of the baptism of Christ.
All four gospels. Damn. Trump cracked a joke and yeah. He's done that a bunch of times, and they laugh about it. So then, if it's in all 4, then how do we know which chapter and verse then? Unless there's only one specific. Man, you have to be such a well-read Christian to understand this game. I'm just like desperately thumbing through the Bible right now, trying to figure it out. With the Lord, a day is like 1,000 years, and 1,000 years are like a day. Okay. Holy and godly lives. Okay. Oh, I just went to the next gospel. Giving to the needy, judging others. Do not judge, or you too will be judged. Well, I do judge, and maybe that's bad, but if it walks like a duck and quacks like a duck, unfortunately, I'm gonna judge it as a duck. There's no 12. There's a 13. There's a 5. There's a 1. There's a 14, a 2. A 24 and a 19. Yeah, speak for yourself, Koraz. Alright, Jesus forgives and heals a paralyzed man. Jesus sends out the 12. John the Baptist beheaded. The witch defiles. The demand for a sign. The transfiguration. Greatest in the kingdom of heaven. Divorce. Parable. Jesus comes to Jerusalem as king. Wedding banquet. Tax to Caesar. Marriage at the resurrection. Okay. No, so we're already at the resurrection. At the time, who then is the greatest? Instead of trying to tell you unless you. Oh my gosh. Parable of the unmerciful servant. INRI. Let me just search for INRI. No, that's that's not happening. I could ask AI. Actually, no. Bible verse INRI. Jesus is now the King of the Jews. The Bible verse for this is described as John 19:19. John, let's do a Bible reading then. John 19:19. Where are you? John, nope. John? What? I'm just gonna look up King of the Jews. John 8. No, here we go. Read John 19:19. All right. Here we go. Actually, you know what? We're just gonna have. It's just gonna read it to us.
Then Pilate took Jesus and had him flogged. The soldiers twisted together a crown of thorns and put it on his head. They clothed him in a purple robe and went up to him again and again, saying, "Hail, King of the Jews!" And they slapped him in the face. Once more, Pilate came out and said to the Jews gathered there, "Look, I am bringing him out to you to let you know that I find no basis for a charge against him." When Jesus came out wearing the crown of thorns and purple robe, Pilate said to them, "Here is the man." As soon as the chief priests and their officials saw him, they shouted, "Crucify! Crucify!" But Pilate answered, "You take him and crucify him. As for me, I find no basis for a charge against him." The Jewish leaders insisted, "We have a law, and according to that law he must die, because he claimed to be the Son of God." When Pilate heard this, he was even more afraid, and he went back inside the palace. "Where do you come from?" he asked Jesus. But Jesus gave him no answer. "Do you refuse to speak to me?" Pilate said, "Don't you realize I have power either to free you or to crucify you?" Jesus answered, "You would have no power over me if it were not given to you from above. Therefore the one who handed me over to you is guilty of a greater sin." From then on, Pilate tried to set Jesus free. But the Jewish leaders kept shouting,
This is John 19:12.
"If you let this man go, you are no friend of Caesar. Anyone who claims to be a king opposes Caesar."
This is 13.
When Pilate heard this, he brought Jesus out and sat down on the judge's seat at a place known as the Stone Pavement, which in Aramaic is Gabbatha. It was the day of preparation of the Passover. It was about noon. "Here is your king," Pilate said to the Jews. But they shouted,
15.
"Take him away! Take him away! Crucify him!" "Shall I crucify your king?" Pilate asked. "We have no king but Caesar," the chief priests answered. Finally, Pilate handed him over to them to be crucified.
It's 16.
So the soldiers took charge of Jesus. Carrying his own cross, he went out to the place of the skull, which in Aramaic is called Golgotha. There they crucified him, and with him 2 others, one on each side, and Jesus in the middle. Pilate had a notice prepared and fastened to the cross. It read,
It's 19.
"Jesus of Nazareth, the King of the Jews."
There it is.
Many of the Jews read this sign, for the place where Jesus was crucified was near the city, and the sign was written in Aramaic, Latin, and Greek. The chief priests of the Jews protested to Pilate, "Do not write the King of the Jews, but that this man claimed to be King of the Jews."
This is 22.
Pilate answered, "What I have written, I have written." When the soldiers crucified
And that's
Jesus,
as high as the numbers go.
they took his clothes.
What do we think? Gobraski says Jerusalem XIX 9. I like the XIX. This is definitely it, because that's a John 19:19 reference, and there's Golgotha's mentioned. Why Jerusalem over Golgotha? I'm curious why you think that. I'm curious why you think Jerusalem over Golgotha. And then 22 is, it is written as I have written it, or something. Let's see what 13 says. When Pilate heard this, he brought Jesus out and sat down on the judge's seat at a place known as Stone Pavement, which in Aramaic is Gabbatha. That's probably not it. We could just go through and process of elimination, just rule them out. So verse 3, and went up to him again and saying, "Hi." And went up to him again saying, "Hail, King of the Jews," and they slapped him in the face. Number 9, and when he went back inside the palace, "Where do you come from?" he asked Jesus. Jesus gave him no answer. Okay, that's not it. 17 is carrying his own cross, he went out to the place of the skull, which in Aramaic is called Golgotha. It's probably not it either. Verse 6, as soon as the chief priests and their officials saw him, they shouted, "Crucify! Crucify!" But Pilate answered, "You take him and crucify him. As for me, I find no basis in charge against him." 13 and 2 are the last ones. When Pilate heard this, okay, and then what about 2? The soldiers twisted together a crown of thorns and put it on his head. They clothed him in a purple robe. Or not it. I personally think it's 22. What I have written, I have written. There is no 20 though. There's no 20. There's no Arab numeral 20. There's only 9, 3, 22, 17, 6, and 13. I'm doubting Golgotha, but it's literally named in John 19. So it's tough for me to buy that. Dare we look at like John 24? Oh, there's no John 24. I've been outed. Heretic. A non-believer. Let's see. Correspondence of date with different calendars. Yeah, I don't think that's very meaningful. I don't think that matters. Hey, what's TCV? Corez just saw something. What does the T stand for? Where do you see TCV? Oh, town, chapter, verse. Oh. Yeah, it's got to be Jerusalem. Okay, if it's town, you're right. That's why you said Jerusalem, because it was a town. I'm remembering now. All right, let's do that. We're going with it. It's not time yet.
That's what I'm doing right now.
Yeah. I'm probably gonna get off after we do this. By the way, all right.
Cross is stuck in the mechanism. I can't do anything.
What?
This exegesis contains comments from Judas on the different gospels. It only contains certain chapters and verses, and the chapters are indicated by Roman numerals. The lexicon refers to different chapters and verses from the exegesis of Judas.
Wait a minute. It was here the whole time. Probably crucifixion.
Chapter 19, verse 17. Jesus was crucified on the 8th of Nisan, 3793, in a place near Jerusalem. The Romans put a crown of thorns on his head.
God damn it. Ah, fuck me, bro.
Chapter 19, verse 17. And he, bearing his cross, went forth into a place called the place of a skull, which is called in the Hebrew Golgotha, where they crucified him, and 2 others with him, on either side, and Jesus in the midst.
Okay, I got it. Towns. That's it then. 1917 Jerusalem. Easy. Maybe. Couldn't be resurrection, right? It has to be crucifixion.
Chapter 24, verse 3. Jesus rose from the dead on the 14th of Nisan, 3793.
No,
in
no,
Nazareth.
I couldn't have been it.
He appeared with a halo above his head.
So it's not 1922, it's 1917.
Chapter 24.
God damn it. No,
verse
come
3.
on.
Jesus rose from the dead on the 14th of Nisan, 3793, in Nazareth. He appeared with a halo above his head.
It's Jerusalem 1917. Jerusalem 1917.
The cross is stuck in the mechanism. I can't do anything.
Maybe that's not it. Maybe it's gotta be Golgotha then. Yep, there it is. Even though it's not a town. Technically you were right. We were right, it wasn't a town, but come on. I got a DC-10 throttle.
Well done, Louis. I
Auto
haven't
quadrant?
seen those other wheels. Try connecting the theme to see if it goes all the way.
All right, analyze the inside
Should
wheels.
be a connection between the wheels.
Connection between the wheels. Analyze the wheel of the icons.
Different icons on this wheel, but it looks like some of them can't be connected to the other wheels. Now, given the difference between the number of icons and the number of towns, I think that only one path connects all the wheels with one another. Let's try to connect the theme I've chosen with the rest.
All right, let's do this.
I think I can make out each one of the icons apart from the one covered in blood. Going clockwise from the one I just mentioned, we have the halo that represents the resurrection. The waves represent the baptism of Jesus. It's more difficult to identify the next one. Maybe a crib, and in that case it's surely linked to the birth of Christ. The red herring that my mother followed. Then, the symbol represents the crown of thorns.
Yeah, that has to be it.
Jesus wore during his crucifixion. The dove also represents the baptism. Certainly another red herring.
So it's gonna be the
The
thorns.
symbol of the Trinity. And finally, the candle that must stand for the Last Supper.
Go back. Analyze the dates.
This wheel contains several symbols made up of 1 or 2 figures and 1 letter. The highest figure does not exceed 31, and each letter corresponds to a month of the year. A for April, and M for March. I think these symbols must represent a specific date.
Oh, isn't it like, it's probably 8th of April for, yeah, it's probably, you're right. It's probably, we could read the Bible raw though again, just for fun if you want. Always an option. All right, moons.
This wheel represents the different moons. In the occult sciences, we represent the full moon by an X. As for the dark moon, called the new moon, in cults, it's
gonna turn my stream into a Bible study stream. That'd be really meaningful.
The totally black moon corresponds to the new moon. So, going clockwise, we have the waning crescent, the last quarter, the waning gibbous, the full moon, the waxing gibbous, the first quarter, and lastly, the waxing crescent.
Okay. Analyze the inside wheels. Look at the mechanism.
There are notches between each of the wheels. So, I have to link the name of the town from the theme I've chosen to an icon, then to a date, and finally, the date to the moon.
Just turn my whole channel into Bible study. It's like you degenerates are getting converted, whether you want it or not. Oh man. Okay. How do I do that though? Yeah, do we have to like mess? Oh, we have to mess with the. I see what's going on. Study the sphere, test the moon cycles. What's this? Turn the wheel of icons. Turn the wheel of dates. So as much of a, I do know that at the beginning of April is when the thing happened, right? Am I off here? Because there's something happens on Good Friday and it's right after April Fools. It's kind of a weird way to remember that, but so I'm tempted to say 8 April goes with the thorns, and then we need to look to see what the moon was doing on that day, right? All right, so we're going to have to line up. Oh, I see. Turn the wheel of the icons. Ah, I see. So we're gonna have to go bam, bam, and bam. Dates. Right, 8th April, and then moons. We have to figure out what was going on in the moons. Let's do this. Analyze the moons on 8th of April. Study this.
During new moon, the moon is entirely in the shadow. Then, the shadow moves from west to east, meaning left to right, and goes through the following states: waxing crescents, first quarter, waxing.
I guess you're right. I'm the one running Bible studies, so you're right.
Crescent, and
that's right, Koraz.
The cycle starts over with the full shadowed new moon.
Something about the Christian moral framework being the furthest upstream source of everything good in the world. It's like that picture of the guy. He's like looking at the top of the really complicated thing, and he's like, "This is everything I stand for. I love everything up here. And then he's like looking at the bottom and there's like one peg that's holding the entire thing up. He's like, this is everything I stand against. I wake up every day and try and destroy this. It's just the one thing that's holding everything up. That's what we're doing right now. All right, test the moon cycles on 8 Rajab 611. I can't do that. Yes, I can. 8 Rajab.
6th of Rajab 611, waxing crescent.
Waxing crescent. Try a waxing crescent. Waxing. The moon waxes, and my mercy wanes. Let me see the.
What combination corresponds to the chosen theme?
Guess the right moon. Oh wait, so you just I could just cheese this, but no, I'm not doing that. Let's do. I want to look at the inner wheels first, and I want to make sure I have put in your hand now. Analyze the inside wheels, analyze the moons, and analyze the moons.
The black moon corresponds to the new moon. So, going clockwise, we have the waning crescent, the last quarter, the waning gibbous, the full moon, the waxing gibbous, the first quarter, and lastly, the waxing crescent.
Waxing crescent is top left. I'm pretty sure that's what it was. Waxing crescent is top left. Come on. Waxing crescent.
6th of Rajab 611, waxing crescent.
All right. Let's move that to there. Is that right? Is that the right configuration? All right, let's go to the crucifixion.
19, verse 17. Jesus was crucified on the 8th of Nisan, 3793, in a place near Jerusalem. The Romans put a crown of thorns on his head.
That's it, right? 8 Nisan 3. 8 Nisan. It's got to be 8 April 29 then. Which is the waxing crescent, which is what is selected. The crown of thorns, 8 April, waxing crescent, just like that.
Chapter 19, verse 17. And he, bearing his cross, went forth into a place called the place of a skull, which is called in the Hebrew Golgotha, where they crucified him, and 2 others with him, on either side, and Jesus in the midst.
That's it, right? That's got to be it then. The only other one, possible one, could be 26th of March, but I don't think so. I really don't think so. It's 8 Nisan for both. So it's like... I think I just put my hand in now. I think it's it. I think it's time. It's time to end this once and for all. Put in my hand. All right, everybody, hold your breath. I might be losing my hand here.
Bottom.
Good luck.
What do I do? I pull it, right? Oh, fuck. No. What did I do wrong? What did I do wrong, bro? God damn it. Oh, man. Politics or reading? All that work just to get fucking wrecked. Alright. Trial of Faith. I don't want to go through that whole fetch quest again. I think tomorrow I'm going to play COD 2019. Because I have it now and it was apparently really good. So, well, I'm going to do that. And then the next time I do this, I'm going to go back and redo the Trial of Faith. Because that, yeah, it just doesn't sit right with me to lose a hand when we could have done it correctly. I don't know what I missed. What did I miss? I put the Crown of Thorns on the correct date with the correct moon, on the correct town, with the nails in the correct verse and chapter. Like, that's like 8 things I had to get right, and I'm pretty sure I got them all right. Through painstaking Bible study, by the way. So, I think next time, we're gonna redo that. And it's gonna be a nice little Bible study session. And I'll have it queued up, the little agility thing. I'll have the little agility thing queued up so that I can yank my hand out and try again if I dick it up. Because it gave me a saving throw, but it was like all my things. But I have the little way I could cheese it to make it for free. Okay, well, nobody's streaming, so I'm just gonna go ahead and end it here. Thank you guys for watching. Hopefully you guys had some fun. I did. I'll see you guys possibly tomorrow for more, or excuse me, to start COD 2019. And hopefully, actually, you know what, before I go, we're gonna try something really quick. We're gonna test the stability of a higher bit rate. See if YouTube has figured out what's going on. Is it may have just been a bunch of people were streaming at the same time and clogging up the servers. Because I haven't had any drop frames in like an hour and a half. And I was getting 65% drop frames earlier. So if we just keep streaming, just keep going. Yeah, looks like it fixed itself. So, okay. Well, I'll see you guys all potentially tomorrow night. Have a good rest of your night. Peace.